I went to the wrong screen. Oh my god. I'm sorry. Hi. Here we go. It's been a night. Oh, okay. Hi. Hello. Welcome in. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Welcome to my first ASMR stream, everybody. Hello. 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 Welcome. Welcome. This is going to be very difficult for me because I always yell and I talk really loud all the time, so whispering is going to be a challenge. Okay, I don't know if there will be more waffle, so if this one doesn't end up horrible, maybe I can do more. But the way this is going, OBS cursed me and said that thank you for the silent star shower, Snoo, I appreciate it. Thank you. But OBS decided for me that ASMR is not my thing, so hello Snoo, welcome in, welcome. I did put scuffed in my title, that's true, but to be fair, I thought it was going to be scuffed in a different way. Sarah Pie, thank you so much for that, thank you. And for the earbuds, yippee. You can probably hear my chair squeaking louder than I'm talking, so I'm sorry, I apologize. No, I'm doing a whisper ASMR stream. Also, hello Fishy, welcome. I'm doing a whisper stream because my mic is not an ASMR mic, so it doesn't pick up soft talking very well. So another reason why it's going to be a little scuffed is because of that. I didn't scuff it up, OBS scuffed it up for me. Sir, hi sir, welcome, my wife. Let me just silent scream in all of your ears. Yeah, the chair squeaks are essential, you're right. It's part of the experience. It's part of the gamer ASMR experience. That's so true. Bela, hello Bela, welcome. How are you? Welcome to my ASMR stream. Rosalie, thank you. I appreciate it. I don't think so, but thank you. Thank you. Please fight OBS for me. Oh my gosh. Hold on. My alerts are kind of loud for ASMR. Havono, thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate it. Welcome into the pack. You're now a lunatic. Welcome. Hello. Yeah, I do want to yell. I want to scream and shout. Okay. Welcome in, Havono. Thank you so much for your first time chat. Okay, let's howl together. Let's do a whisper howl. Actually, I don't think it'll pick up on my mic, but we can try it. Ow. 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 I'm sorry. Ow. Oh, it did pick it up. Okay, good. I'm glad. Yay. I am not good at ASMR. I am not. Also, hello, Fatal Sniper. Welcome in. Welcome. Thank you for stopping by. Yippee. Always willing to hear out. Thank you. I appreciate it. Your whisper's Gucci. Is it really? Okay. I'm glad. I'm so happy that you think so. So thank you. A cute awoo. I want to scream and shout and let it all out. I really want to. So bad. My whisper's pretty good. Oh. Okay. Thank you. Thank you so much. It's taking a lot in me to stay at this volume and not shout any louder. So, Mike, welcome in. Thank you so much for joining my first Fera ASMR stream. Thank you. Kosefi. Hi Kosefi, welcome. Welcome to the Fera ASMR stream. I appreciate it. Thank you for stopping here. From cuteness of the whispers. Thank you, Callie. I appreciate it. I thought you were lurking. What the heck? ASMR anything makes my brain feel weird and shaky. No, that's okay. I totally understand. ASMR is not for everybody. It wasn't for me either. Until like a month ago when I couldn't sleep and it was like the only thing that I could end up sleeping to. But you know, it's fine. We appreciate good ASMR. Yes, we do. Absolutely. I don't have anything for like special triggers or anything like that. Unless you can hear my stress ball. Can you hear the stress ball ASMR? No, not really. It's fine. The squad pulled up for the ASMR stream. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. We're doing it. Bliskin. Hello, Bliskin. Welcome. Welcome, welcome. How are you? Thank you for stopping by. I appreciate it. Thank you. I sleep to Dragon Force. What is Dragon Force? A band. And Judas Priest. Nice. Hell yeah. I used to sleep to music like with my earbuds in my ears. That's how I could fall asleep, with like techno music blaring. So I understand. I get the feeling. Oh, Dragon Force did the Pokemon theme song. I see. I see. I see. My caps lock will remain off for the stream. Okay. I can still whisper in caps lock. I can still whisper yell. Gotta go to bed. I be an EP bear. Good night, Kosefi. Thank you so much for stopping in and saying hello. I appreciate it. Thank you. Have a wonderful night. Farewell. Don't let the werewolves bite. Natsu, thank you for the cheek cup. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Whoa. Oh, sorry. I meant, what? Not the worm ASMR. Okay, hold on. 1 second. Okay. Well, we'll be a worm. 10 minutes. I gotta get my timer up. I need my timer. You can have keyboard ASMR too. Thank you, Kosefi, for the worm. I sleep to Minecraft music. Oh, Minecraft music is nice. Dark worm. Okay, start the worm timer. Let's go. Hell yeah. Worm timer is on. Oh my god, Waffle. What the heck? Waffle, thank you so much for the 75 stream streak. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. Hell yeah. We could keep track if it's. Wait, what? We could keep track if it's stuff. Of my worm. Gay Potter. Welcome in. Welcome. I hope you're having a wonderful day. Thank you for the hydrate and the stretch panty. I appreciate it. Thank you. How about water bottle ASMR? You're welcome. This is how I yell, by the way. Thanks, Mom. Laura, welcome in. How are you? Welcome, welcome. Thank you so much for stopping by. Did you set the stream to ASMR? Is that an actual thing? I thought it was like just, I didn't know they had a thing for it. Because if they do, I'll change it. Oh, shit. Okay, let me change it. Oopsies. I didn't even look, to be fair. I was just like, just chatting is fine. ASMR, nice. But I feel like I can't even count it as real ASMR because I'm not a professional. I love water bottle noises. Oh, sorry. I love water bottle noises. OMFG. Thank you. I'm glad. Starting starting to suspect Fera is a corpo plant from Big Head Boning. What? No. I'm okay, Laura. My stream almost didn't start. But you saw that, so... Okay, well, it's changed now, so thank you guys. Let's go ASMR. It's ASMR time. Yippee. T. This is my dream come true. Who is professional? Not me. Nobody. Professional's fake. I've needed Verasmer in my life. Well, I'm glad to give it to you. It's all yours. Thank you for reading all of my G's. Exactly. You're welcome. G, baby, G. I'm glad it started too. Thank you for your patience, everybody. Zero, thank you so much for the 5 stream streak. Let's go. 5 streams. Yippee. Thank you. Oh my god. Serenity. Holy shit. 50 streams. Thank you. Thank you for streaking in my streams 50 times. Thank you. I appreciate it. Also, how does everything sound? Is the music too loud? Are my whispers too harsh in your ear? Can they be harsher? Cause I can go and start reading some of the creepypastas now. Seems like a good balance. Okay, perfect. At least one thing worked for me. That's all I can ask for. My whispers aren't harsh. Okay, good. I'm glad. Yay! Alright. Let's see, which one should I start with? I'm trying to decide. I'm loving it. It's great so far. Okay, good. It all sounds good. Very relaxing. I'm sorry. I'm messing with my mic. It's picking up all the noise. I'm ruining it. I've soiled it. I will share this playlist. Happily. I will happily share. I got you. Soiled it. Okay, there we go. Shh. I'm a professional. Don't worry about me. Okay. It adds to the experience. Okay, I'm glad. I'm learning. It's my first time doing this. I'm sorry. Okay. Are you guys ready to get your creepy on? Are you ready to eat some pasta? Pliskin, thank you for the silent hearts. I appreciate it. They should be silent. If they're not silent, please tell me. I silenced them before the stream. Water bottle ASMR. That was the cutest heartthrob to date. Thank you so much. I'm glad you liked it. Okay. Let's go ahead. Let's start with the readings. Let's do this. Let's fucking go. The first one I'm gonna read is called Autopilot. I don't know how familiar all of you are with creepypastas, but I haven't done very many, or read very many, at least in a long time. I used to read them a lot when I was younger. Zelda! Hello, Zelda. Welcome in. Welcome to my first Fera ASMR stream. Welcome. You forgot it was a creepypasta stream? Yeah, Waffle. We're reading creepypastas. We're about to get creepy. Yeah, cute whisper scream. Okay, I'll add into it when I start reading too. Okay. Everything was nice and cozy, and then the reading began. Exactly. I hope I can read okay while whispering. I've never really done it before. Let's get our creep on. Let's go. Yeah, I've got a few good creepypastas, and then if you guys have any other recommendations, if there's there's enough time, or if my voice can handle it, then we can add those ones. Puka-chan, thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate it. Hello, welcome to the pack. You're now a lunatic. Welcome in. Yeah, creepypastas. Worm, Luca. Hello, Luca. Luca is the ASMR king. I am just a mere baby in comparison to Luca's kingdom of ASMR. So the warm lighting from the moon, right? Isn't it so nice? I set that up beforehand to be cozy. Hiya, Luca. Hello. We were just about to start. Oh my god. Blisket, thank you so much for the gifted sub. What the heck? Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you. Not me eating pretzels and the crunch covering up. You can't eat crunchy food for ASMR. Zero, what the hell? Zero, thank you so much for the bits. Thank you. Thank you. You're doing great. Do well. I will try to do well, Luca. I will. Calm. Hello, Calm. Hi. Welcome in. Welcome. How are you? The whisper screaming. Oh my god! You guys! Stop! Stop it! Stop! There was a wrong way to listen to ASMR, I guess. Yeah. Plisket. Oh my god! Plisket! Thank you so much for the gifted sub. I appreciate it. What the heck? Thank you. Bill, thank you for the 169 nice bits. Thank you. What the heck? Hold on. I have to clear my voice, throat, whatever it's called. I will keep it going. I will keep the ASMR going. Yeah. Wow. What the heck? Anonymous. Thank you so much for gifting us up to ASMR Queen. Thank you. What the heck, you guys? Thank you for the hype train. Mwah. Smooches, worm kisses for you guys. Nice slimy worm kisses. Thank you. Okay. I'm sorry. I'll stop screaming and I'll start reading creepypastas now. I'm sorry. God. Oh my god. God. My worm is done. Shh. The timer. Shh. Oh my god. Stop. Okay. Slimy worm kisses. Yeah. Oh my god, Cole, thank you for the resub. I appreciate it. Wow, I'm big. Wow, I'm on the wrong side. Oh my god. Okay, hold on. Okay, I'm sorry. There we go. I'm back. I'm normal. I'm back now. Anonymous, thank you so much for the gifted sub. ASMR goddess, what the hell? Thank you guys. Thank you. Oh, I'm gonna cry. I don't want to cry. It's with ASMR. I can't cry in ASMR. Vera, what's that behind you? It's my fucking demon. Crying ASMR, please don't. Callie, thank you for the earbuds. Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Okay. I love him. My demon. Yeah, he's fine, I guess. What the fuck? Oh my god. Blisket, what the hell? Oh my god, thank you so much for the gifted sub. Thank you. What? Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Oh, we've had ASMR screaming. I'm sorry. I'll take him off your hands. Okay, you can have him. I'll give him to you. Oh my god! Holy shit! Phil, thank you so much for the gifted sub. Shh, I am sleeping. Thank you. What the heck? Oh my god, level 2 hype train, you guys. What the fuck? Bandy, thank you for the headbands. missed the box? What do you mean missed the box? Stinky. So stinky. No, not stinky. You guys are the best. I'm sorry. It's just gonna be sniffle ASMR. It'll be me just doing that. What the fuck? Serenity! Oh my god! Stop! Thank you for the 5 gifted subs. What the fuck? Thank you. Thank you. Smooches. ASMR smooches for you. Mwah. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Oh my god. Zelda, thank you for the silent star shower. I appreciate it. I'm clean now. We love you, Fera. I love you guys. I can't tell if chat loves you or wants to watch you suffer. Yeah. What Phil said, both. Ego. Luca, thank you for the star shower. Thank you. Also, Eagle, welcome in, welcome. Oh yeah, the tail goes fast. The tail gets really fast. Yeah, they're not exclusive. Tailco bird. Happy wolf. A little bit of both. And now woo. Okay, well you guys howl with me. But we have to quiet owl. We have to whisper owl for ASMR. Owl. 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 Owls in lowercase, exactly. Thank you guys for howling with me. I appreciate it. You guys are the best. The best pack a wolf could ask for, so thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You need to make sure you have a warm cup of tea to protect your throat. Honestly, I should have done that. I was like, before I started stream, I was like, I should make tea because that would probably be a good idea. And then I forgot. So I don't have tea, but I have water. So it's the next best thing. Let me move this down. Okay, there. Anyway, what am I doing? Oh yeah, reading creepypastas. I just had to I had to burp so bad. I had to mute my mic. Okay. Alright. Here we go. Autopilot. ASMR. Whisper. Reading. I have water. And I'm ready to go. I also have not read most of these before. So this will be new for me too. Or maybe only new to me. Warm tea before lots of talking is the best. I know it is. But with my OBS crapping out on me and having to restart everything, I was too stressed to make tea. So I was raising the clock. Okay. Autopilot. Have you forgotten your phone? When did you realize you'd forgotten it? I'm guessing you didn't just smack your forehead and exclaim, "Damn," apropos of nothing. The realization probably didn't dawn on you spontaneously. More likely, you reached for your phone, pawing open your pocket or handbag. You were momentarily confused, it not being there. Then you did a mental restep of the morning's event. Shit. In my case, my phone's alarm woke me up as normal, but the battery was lower than I expected. It was a new phone, and it had this annoying habit of leaving applications running that drained its power overnight. So, I put it on to charge while I showered instead of into my bag like normal. It was a momentary slip for the routine, but that was all it took. Once in the shower, my brain got back into the routine. It follows every morning, and that was it. Forgotten. This wasn't just me being clumsy, as I later researched. Tyrion, thank you for the earbud. Welcome in. It's a recognized behavioral function. Your brain doesn't just work on one level, it works on many. Like when you're walking somewhere, you think about your destination and avoiding hazards, but you don't need to think about keeping your legs moving properly. If you did, the entire world would turn into one massive, hilarious QWOP cosplay. I wasn't thinking about regulating my breathing. I was thinking about whether or not I should grab a coffee on the drive to work. I did. I wasn't thinking about moving my breakfast through my intestines. I was wondering if I'd finish on time to pick up my daughter Emily from nursery or get stuck with another late fee. This is the thing. There's a level of your brain that quietly deals with the routine so that the rest of it can think about other things. Thank you guys for the hype train, by the way. What the heck? Thank you. Think about it. Think about your last commute. What do you actually remember? Little, if anything, probably. Most common, journeys blur together, and recalling one in particular is scientifically proven to be difficult. Do something often enough and it becomes routine. Keep doing it and it stops being processed by the thinking bit of the brain. Getting relegated to another part of dedicated to dealing with it. Your brain keeps doing it without you thinking about it. Soon, you think about your routine to work as much as you do keeping your legs moving when you walk. As in, not at all. Welcome in, Uno, hello. All I think about is the good girl in front of me. What? No. I know, thinking about don't breathe always makes me breathe too. Or think about it. Most people call it autopilot, but there's a danger there. If you have a break in your routine, your ability to remember and account for the break is only as good as your ability to stop your brain going into routine mode. My ability to remember my phone being on the counter was only as reliable as my ability to stop my brain entering morning routine mode, which would dictate that my phone is actually in my bag. Waffle, thank you for petting the floof. But I didn't stop my brain entering routine mode. I got in the shower as normal. Routine started. Exception. Forgotten. Autopilot engaged. Are you flustered? Time to praise the... No. Thinking about blinking. Oh my god, yes, me too. My brain was back in the routine. I showered. I shaved. The radio forecast. Amazing weather. I gave Emily her breakfast and loaded her into the car. She was so adorable that morning. She complained about the bad sun blinding her, saying it stopped her having a little sleep on the way to the nursery, and left. That was the routine. It didn't matter that my phone was on the counter, charging silently. My brain was in the routine, and in said routine, my phone was in my bag. This is why I forgot my phone. Not clumsiness, not negligence, nothing more than my brain entering routine mode and overriding the exception. Autopilot engaged. I left for work. It was a sweltering hot day already. The bad sun had been burning since before my tratoriously absent phone woke me. The steering wheel was burning hot to the touch when I sat down. I think I heard Emily shift over behind my driver's seat to get out of the glare. But I got to work, submitted the report, attended the morning meeting. It wasn't until I took a quick coffee break and reached for my phone that the illusion shattered. I did a mental restep. I remembered the dying battery. I remembered putting it on to charge. I remembered leaving it there. My phone was on the counter. Autopilot engaged. Attention span was shorter from COVID, so the breathing, blinking thing only affects me for a few seconds. That's kind of nice though. Yeah, oh frig. Oh god. Music makes it feel different. Again, therein lies the danger. Until you have that moment, the moment you reach for your phone and shatter the illusion, that part of the brain is still in routine mode. It has no reason to question the facts of the routine. That's why it's a routine. Attrition of repetition. It's not as if anyone could say, "Why didn't you remember your phone? Didn't occur to you? How could you forget? You must be negligent." To do would miss the point. My brain was telling me the routine had been completed as normal, despite the fact that it hadn't. It wasn't that I forgot my phone. According to my brain, according to the routine, my phone was in my bag. Why would I think to question it? Why would I check? Why would I suddenly remember out of nowhere that my phone was on the counter? My brain was wired into the routine, and the routine was that my phone was in my bag. The day continued to bake. The morning haze gave way to relentless fever heat of the afternoon. Tarmac bubbled. Direct beams of heat threatened to crack the pavement. People swapped coffees for iced smoothies. Jackets were discarded, sleeves rolled up, ties loosened, brows mopped. The parks slowly filled with sunbathers and BBQs. Window frames threatened to warp. The thermometer continued to swell. Thank fuck the offices were air-conditioned. But, as ever, the furnace of the day gave way to cooler evening. Another day, another dollar. Still cursing myself for forgetting my phone, I drove home. The day's heat had baked the inside of the car, releasing a horrible smell from somewhere. When I arrived on the driveway, the stones crunching comfortingly under my tires, my wife greeted me at the door. "Where's Emily?" Fuck. As if the phone wasn't bad enough. After everything, I'd left Emily at the fucking nursery. I immediately sped back to the building. I got to the door and I started practicing my excuses, wondering vainly if I could charm my way out of a late fee. I saw a piece of paper stuck to it. "Due to vandalism overnight, please use side door. Today only." Overnight? What? The door was fine this morning. I froze. My knees shook. Vandals, a change in the routine. My phone was on the counter. I hadn't been there this morning. My phone was on the counter. I'd driven past because I was drinking my coffee. I'd not dropped off Emily. My phone was on the counter. She'd moved her seat. I hadn't seen her in the mirror. My phone was on the counter. She'd fallen asleep, out of the bad sun. She didn't speak when I drove past her nursery. My phone was on the counter. She'd changed the routine. My phone was on the counter. She'd changed the routine and I'd forgotten to drop her off. My phone was on the counter. 9 hours. That car. That baking sun. No air. No water. No power. No help. That heat. A steering wheel too hot to touch. That smell. I walked to the car door. Numb. Shock. I opened the door. My phone was on the counter, and my daughter was dead. Autopilot disengaged. Yeah. Dun dun dun. Ain't no way my brother in Christ forgot his phone and prioritized his phone. Fucking rip. Rip to the child, I guess. Holy shit, indeed. That's terrible. I got goosebumps. Creepypasta or real life event. Honestly, mega rip. She's laughing at their demise. No, I'm not, I promise. I don't have to think about breathing here. Fera takes my breath away. I'll stream. What? Oh no. You're lying. My phone was on the counter. Kush swag, welcome in, welcome. Thank you so much for stopping and I appreciate it. Sim. No, I'm not. Yes, you are. Water bottle ASMR. That was great though, I know. Imagine that happening. I would cry. Autopilot's a crazy thing. So crazy. Zelda, thank you for the stretch. Yeah, short film would be really good. I feel like so many published short stories could be creepypastas, honestly. Sorry, I perked up because I forgot to calibrate myself. I know. Yippee, a moon with your cloud. Yeah, let's go. She's peeking out. The moon's coming. My face is purple and my phone is on the counter. Fucking breathe. Breathe, oh no. Well, maybe breathe better than that, but please breathe. anxiety. I'm a werewolf, dear, and I don't know what you want from me. I'm sorry. Forgive me, please. Please forgive me. I'm hyperventilating at your stunning look. No! That's not better. That's not better. Also, welcome in, Acolyte. I saw you pop in if you're still here. Hello, hello. Gonna try this. Wow. Weebo! Weebo, thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate it. Welcome to the pack. You're now a lunatic. Welcome in. Gonna try to sleep, but I'm staying in stream. I have my earbuds in, and your soothing voice will lull me to slumber with horrible stories on the internet. Hell yeah. Make sure not to get any nightmares. Or if they are nightmares, I hope they're of werewolves. The best kind. Okay. Bebo, welcome in. How's it going? How are you? Welcome, welcome. Thank you so much for your first time chat. I appreciate it. Hello, hello, hello. I was gonna play a fart mod creepypasta. Made creepypasta, how dare you? I thought ahead. I turned off all of my sound alerts for this. I knew somebody would be stinky, and I knew it would be you. I'm kidding, but I did turn them off for the sake of ASMR, for the sake of those listening in. Good call, yeah. I didn't want anybody's eardrums being blasted out by a fucking ass-tearing, asshole-shredding fart. So, I thought it would be better to turn them off. You're goddamn right, I'd be stinky. I know. ASMR, exactly. Fera ASMR. Precisely. Spare my ears and her heart. I need both. Please spare them. Okay. Are you guys ready for another creepypasta? This one was uploaded on September 15th, 2009. It's called We Danced. Would you guys dance with me? Let's rock. Hell yeah, let's go. Don't spare my ass. I have Baja Blast prepped. Okay. Well, maybe you can do Baja Blast. Ass blasting ASMR. How about that? And then you can send it in the Discord. I'm kidding. Please don't do that. Okay. We danced. You know what, you're right. It's probably best if you don't. When I heard September 15th, all I could think of was number 15. Number 15, Burger King foot lettuce. That doesn't really work in ASMR. I tried. Okay. Let's freaking go. We danced. Creepypasta. Sarah Bite, thank you for that, Bats. Thank you, thank you. I appreciate it. Oh yeah, I think I do, don't I? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'll enable them for you. Alright. Yeah, there you go. What Waffle said, just record a video and send that. It's better. Okay. Let's go. Footsteps aren't an uncommon thing to hear when you're sitting in a basement, so I think nothing of it when I hear quiet thuds coming from my upstairs hallway. I just assume it's my brother and continue doing whatever pointless little thing I was doing at the time. They go on for another couple of minutes, and I'm starting to get pissed off. They keep getting louder and louder, and I sigh. wondering what the hell my brother's doing this late at night. I sit here because it's impossible to focus with the racket. I mean, it sounds like someone's power walking all over my main floor. I sit there and listen as the thumps get faster and wilder. They just keep moving, almost starting to form a rhythm. They move even faster and get even wilder, and they're thumping all over my main floor. I realize that whatever this is, it can't be human. No human can move like that. What the fuck? I finally yell. After that, all the noises stop. Everything is quiet for a moment, and then I hear slow footsteps moving to my basement door. The door is pushed open, and the footsteps stop again. I listen to my breathing for the next 3 minutes, then sigh, thinking it's over. Turns out, something else was listening too. Suddenly, I hear it thudding down the stairs, and I knock my chair over in my haste to stand up. I start to run towards the nearest closet, just in time to see a grotesque, hairless, four-legged creature dancing toward me, tapping its swollen feet in an intoxicating rhythm. I dive into the closet and slam the door shut. There's a half-second pause, and then I hear the same rhythm on the door. It just keeps going and going with no pause, no rests, no relief. He's been at it for hours now, and I find myself tapping my fingers along with his song. But then, just as suddenly as it began, it ends. I wait for a few minutes, then look out. He's gone. I flip on a light and fall into a chair. It's safe. I relax and think for a few moments. But then I notice my foot tapping. Maybe the song isn't so bad. I almost like it enough to dance to it. So I drop down on my hands and feet, and I start. That's it. That was a nice short one. A nice short little creepypasta. He was the dancing creature. Aren't we all just dancing creatures at the end of the day? Dude is dealing with the hands. Monster from Tears of the Kingdom. Oh god, that thing's so scary. That thing is so scary. Indeed we are. We're all just dancing little creatures. I mean, that's me when I dance. Just a little creature. Rosa, thank you so much for the hydrate. Thank you, thank you. I almost choked. Fera, your hand for the stance. Fine. Take it. Take my hand. Blisket, I thought you were going to bed. Just kidding. Stay up however long you want. Okay. Sleep is overrated. Is it overrated? You're right, it is. Is that a Fera whispery hello? Hello, Azaroshi, welcome in. Welcome, welcome. How are you? It was just Fera on all fours. I see. You know what? Fair enough. That deserved the comeback. Thank you. Enjoy your sleep. How do I know if sleep is overrated if I never sleep? You just have to take everybody's word for it at that point. You can't test it yourself, so you just have to believe. Yep. Why would I lie? That too. Why? Oh my god, I just cracked my back. I was shrimping, I'm sorry. I'm sitting very still, so I don't squeak in my chair. I don't want to ruin the experience. Okay. Let's see. Fair, no shrimping. I'm trying my best. I'm doing my best. have, let's see. Do you guys want to do a pretty well-known one? Fair, I'm shrimping. For you, you cutie. What the heck? What the heck, Uno? Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it. Okay. I have two. I think they're pretty popular ones. Or pretty well-known ones, at least. Yeah, how are the audio levels? Is this song too loud? Am I too quiet? Still good? Okay. Okay. Oh my god. Hazar! Oh, thank you so much for petting the flute. Thank you, thank you, thank you. It's my wife. My wife. Audio's good. Okay. Thank you, thank you. I appreciate it. Alright. So, I have Ansani, or what is it? Anansi's Goat Man and the Russian Sleep Experiment. Those two are both pretty popular, pretty well-known creepypastas. Which one do you want to hear next? Hello, Professor. Oh, I'm sorry. My chair's squeaking. I'm sorry. I had to adjust. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Sleep Experiment. Okay. Let's do that one. I think this one's fun. This song's kind of loud. I'm just gonna skip it. It's a nice song, but it's kind of loud. There we go. Yeah, fun. It's so fun. What do you mean? It's super fun. Okay. Famous creepypasta is what it's tagged as. Okay. Let's go. The Russian Sleep Experiment. Alright. Really wish I could redeem a good girl mid-creepypasta and fluster you out of whisper mode. It's not gonna happen. I'm locked in. I'm freaking locked in right now. I don't think I'll be able to talk above a whisper at all for the rest of the night because of this. So, good luck. Alright, Russian Sleep Experiment creepypasta story uploaded in 2012. What? Russian researchers in the late 1940s kept 5 people awake for 15 days using an experimental gas-based stimulant. They were kept in a sealed environment to carefully monitor their oxygen intake so the gas didn't kill them, since it was toxic in high concentrations. This was before closed-circuit cameras, so they had only microphones and 5-inch thick glass porthole-sized windows. What the fuck? What the fuck, Uno? Uno, thank you so much. Thank you for the gifted subs. What the hell? Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yippee. Yippee. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. What the heck? They need gas to stay up for 5 days, amateurs. Yeah, maybe they should start thinking that sleep is overrated, you know? It's so hard to laugh quiet. It's so hard. I'm doing my best. Thank you so much, Uno. I really, really appreciate it. Mwah, 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 mwah. ASMR smooches for you. Mwah. Thank you. Okay. So, remember, gas is toxic in high concentrations. Fera's the cutest wolf. No. You're doing great, Fera. Thank you, Darren. Thank you. Okay. Okay. The chamber was stocked with books, cots to sleep on, but no bedding, running water, and toilet, and enough dried food to last all 5 for over a month. You dream of floofy wolf girls? Are they nightmares? The test subjects were political prisoners deemed enemies of the state during World War II. Everything was fine for the first 5 days. The subjects hardly complained, having been promised falsely that they would be freed if they submitted to the test and did not sleep for 30 days. Their conversations and activities were monitored, and it was noted that they continued to talk about increasingly traumatic incidents in their past, and the general tone of their conversation took on a darker aspect after the 4-day mark. Tiger Shark Blink, hi, hello, welcome. Thank you so much for the follow, I appreciate it. Welcome to the back, you're now a lunatic. Welcome in, welcome. They're beautiful blue-haired wolf girls meeting me pussies for a bazooki. Fucking nice. What a dream, eh? What a dream. After 5 days, they started to complain about the circumstances and events that led them to where they were and started to demonstrate severe paranoia. They stopped talking to each other and began alternately whispering to the microphones and one-way mirrored portals. Oddly, they all seemed to think they could win the trust of the experimenters by turning over their comrades, the other subjects in captivity with them. At first, the researchers suspected this was an effect of the gas itself. After 9 days, the first of them started screaming. He ran the length of the chamber, repeatedly yelling at the top of his lungs for 3 hours straight. He continued attempting to scream, but was only able to produce occasional squeaks. The researchers postulated that he had physically torn his vocal cords. The most surprising thing about his behavior is how the other captives reacted to it. Or rather, didn't react to it. They continued whispering to the microphones until the second of the captives started to scream. The 2 non-screaming captives took their books apart, smeared page after page with their own feces, and pasted them calmly over the glass portals. The screaming promptly stopped. So did the whispering to the microphones. After 3 more days passed, the researchers checked the microphones hourly to make sure they were working, since they thought it impossible that no sound could be coming with 5 people inside. The oxygen consumption in the chamber indicated that all 5 must still be alive. In fact, it was the amount of oxygen 5 people would consume at a very heavy level of strenuous exercise. On the morning of the 14th day, the researchers did something they said they would not do to get a reaction from the captives. They used the intercom inside the chamber, hoping to provoke any response from the captives. They were afraid we're either dead or vegetables. Also, hello, One Arm. Thank you so much for the 5-stream streak. I appreciate it. Welcome, welcome. Hey, stinky MR. What the heck? Also, hello, Panda. Welcome in. How are you? It's not stinky. It's not. Are they just shitting really heavily? Well, let's find out. Maybe. They announced, "We are opening the chamber to test the microphones. Step away from the door and lie flat on the floor, or you will be shot. Compliance will earn one of you your immediate freedom." To their surprise, they heard a single phrase in a calm voice response: "We no longer want to be freed." Debate broke out among the researchers and the military forces funding the research. Unable to provoke any more response using the intercom, it was finally decided to open the chamber at midnight on the 15th day. The chamber was flushed of the stimulant gas and filled with fresh air, and immediately voices from the microphones began to object. 3 different voices began begging, as if pleading for their life of loved ones to return the gas back on. The chamber was opened, and soldiers sent in to retrieve the test subjects. They began to scream louder than ever, and so did the soldiers when they saw what was inside. 4 of the 5 subjects were still alive, although no one could rightly call the state that any of them in life. The food rations past day 5 had not been so much as touched. There were chunks of meat from the dead test subject's thighs and chest stuffed into the drain in the center of the chamber, blocking the drain and allowing 4 inches of water to accumulate on the floor. Precisely how much of the water on that floor was actually blood was never determined. All 4 surviving test subjects also had large portions of muscle and skin torn away from their bodies. The destruction of flesh and exposed bone on their fingertips indicated that the wounds were inflicted by hand, not with teeth as the researchers initially thought. Closer examination of the position and angles of the wounds indicated that most, if not all of them, were self-inflicted. The abdominal organs below the rib cage of all 4 test subjects had been removed, while the heart, lungs, and diaphragm remained in place. The skin and most of the muscles attached to the ribs had been ripped off, exposing the lungs through the rib cage. All the blood vessels and organs remained intact. They had just been taken out and laid on the floor, fanning out around the eviscerated but still living bodies of the subjects. The digestive tract of all 4 could be seen to be working, digesting food. It quickly became apparent that what they were digesting was their own flesh that they had ripped off and eaten over the course of days. Most of the soldiers were Russian special operatives at the facility, but still many refused to return to the chamber to remove the test subjects. They continued to scream to be left in the chamber and alternately begged and demanded that the gas be turned back on, lest they fall asleep. To everyone's surprise, the test subjects put up a fierce fight in the process of being removed from the chamber. One of the Russian soldiers died from having his throat ripped out. Another was gravely injured by having his testicles ripped off and an artery in his leg severed by one of the subject's teeth. Another 5 of the soldiers lost their lives, if you count ones that committed suicide in the weeks following the incident. In the struggle, one of the 4 living subjects had his spleen ruptured and he bled out almost immediately. The medical researchers attempted to sedate him, but this proved impossible. He was infected with more than 10 times the human dose of a morphine derivative and still fought like a cornered animal, breaking the ribs and arms of the doctor. When a heart was seen to beat for a full 2 minutes after he had bled out, to the point there was more air in his vascular system than blood. Even after it stopped, he continued to scream and flail for another 3 minutes, struggling to attack anyone in reach and just repeating the word more over and over, weaker and weaker, until he finally fell silent. Is it weird I find this calmly? Mainly because it's beautiful. Thank you, no. Hello, Miko. Welcome. How are you? I'll pause until the ads are done. I'll pause until they're done. Nut? Why are you nutting? Don't nut to this. Doing great. Good, I'm glad. I'm doing better. My OBS didn't want to work with me at first, so I was really late to stream. Out of ads. Okay, good. Welcome back. We can continue. Welcome in, Jack. Welcome. Why not? I can't eat my peanuts. Okay, fine, you can. The surviving 3 test subjects were heavily restrained and moved to a medical facility. The 2 with intact vocal cords continuously begging for the gas, demanding to be kept awake. The most injured of the 3 was taken to the only surgical operating room that the facility had. In the process of preparing the subject to have his organs placed back within his body, it was found that he was effectively immune to the sedative that they had given him to prepare him for his surgery. He fought furiously against his restraints when the anesthetic gas was brought out to put him under. He managed to tear most of the way through a 4-inch wide leather strap on one wrist, even though the weight of a 200-pound soldier was holding that wrist as well. It took only a little more anesthetic than normal to put him under, and the instant his eyelids fluttered and closed, his heart stopped. In the autopsy of the test subject that died on the operating table, it was found that his blood had tripled the normal level of oxygen, His muscles that were still attached to his skeleton were badly torn, and he had broken 9 bones in his struggle to not be subdued. Most of them were from the force his own muscles had exerted on them. The second survivor had been the first of the group of 5 to start screaming, his vocal cords destroyed. He was unable to beg or object to surgery, and he only reacted by shaking his head violently in disapproval when the anesthetic gas was brought near him. He shook his head, yes, when someone suggested, reluctantly, they try the surgery without anesthetic, and did not react for the entire 6-hour procedure of placing his abdominal organs and attempting to cover them with what remained of his skin. The surgeon presiding stated repeatedly that it should be medically impossible for the patient to still be alive. One terrified nurse assisting the surgery stated that she had seen the patient's mouth curl into a smile several times when his eyes met hers. When the surgery ended, the subject looked at the surgeon and began to wheeze loudly, attempting to talk while struggling. Assuming this must be something of a drastic importance, the surgeon had a pen and pad fetched so the patient could write his message. It was simple: keep cutting. The other 2 subjects were given the same surgery, both without anesthetic as well, although they had to be injected with a paralytic for the duration of the operation. While the patients laughed continuously, once paralyzed, the subjects could only follow the attending researchers with their eyes. The paralytic cleared their system in an abnormally short period of time, and they were soon trying to escape their bonds. The moment they could speak, they were again asking for the stimulant gas. The researchers tried asking why they had injured themselves, why they had ripped out their own guts, and why they wanted to be given the gas again. Only one response was given: I must remain awake. All 3 subject restraints were reinforced, and they were placed back into the chamber, awaiting determination as to what should be done with them. The researchers, facing the wrath of their military benefactors for having failed the stated goals of their project, considered euthanizing the surviving subjects. The commanding officer, a former KGB agent, instead saw potential and wanted to see what would happen if they were put back on the gas. The researchers strongly objected, but were overruled. In preparation for being sealed in the chamber again, the subjects were connected to the EEG monitor and had their restraints padded for long-term confinement. To everyone's surprise, all 3 stopped struggling the moment it was let slip that they were going back on the gas. It was obvious that at this point all 3 were putting up a great struggle to stay awake. One of the subjects that could speak was humming loudly and continuously. The mute subject was straining his legs against the leather bonds with all his might. First left, then right, then left again, for something to focus on. The remaining subject was holding his head off his pillow and blinking rapidly. Having seen the first to be wired for EEG, most of the researchers were monitoring his brain waves in surprise. They were normal most of the time, but sometimes flatlined inexplicably. It looked as if he were repeatedly suffering from brain death before returning to normal. As they focused on a paper scrolling out of the brainwave monitor, only one nurse saw his eyes slip shut at the same moment his head hit the pillow. His brainwaves immediately changed to that of a deep sleep, then flatlined for the last time as his heart simultaneously stopped. The only remaining subject that could speak started screaming to be sealed in now. His brainwaves showed the same flatlines as the one who had just died from falling asleep. The commander gave the order to seal the chamber with both subjects inside, as well as 3 researchers. One of the named 3 immediately drew his gun and shot the commander point blank between the eyes, then turned the gun on the mute subject and blew his brains out as well. He pointed his gun at the remaining subject, still restrained to a bed as the remaining members of the medical and research team fled the room. "I won't be locked in here with these things. Not with you," he screamed at the man strapped to the table. What are you? He demanded. I must know. The subject smiled. Have you forgotten so easily? The subject asked. We are you. We are the madness that lurks within you all, begging to be free at every moment in your deepest animal mind. We are what you hide from in your beds every night. We are what you sedate into silence and paralysis when you go to Nocturnal Haven where we cannot tread. The researcher paused, then aimed at the subject's heart and fired. The EEG flatlined as the subject weakly choked out. So nearly free. Done, yeah. Yippee. They died. Also, a Brockgrafanian, welcome in. Welcome. Also, Vader, hello. How are you? Welcome. Welcome to the Fera ASMR stream. I need water. I'm gonna drink water now. Negroseek, what is it? Negroseek Pete. Welcome into the pack. Welcome. Thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate it. You're now a lunatic. Welcome in. Thank you for the hydrate as well. Greetings from Poland. Nice. Hello, Poland. Hello. One arm. Thank you for the hearts. I appreciate it. Get loved, nerd. I feel so loved. Thank you so much. The silent love. Also, Vader, I'm reading Creepypastas. This one was the Russian sleep experiment. It's a pretty popular creepypasta. Also, you have such a soft voice. Thank you. Wait, did I freeze? Holy shit, I froze. Oh my god, why? Why did I freeze? I'm sorry. Hold on. I have to fix this. I'm just gonna be frozen here for a second. Please. So stinky. Okay, we're back. No worries. Okay, I got shocked, by hearing all of that. I just had to freeze for a minute. That's why that happened. No other reason. Staring contest. Yes. Contemplating. Wait, what? Complimenting freezes her. No. Fera got put on the stimulant gas. No. Not the stimulant gas, please. No. Don't let me go to sleep. We are in the experiment. We're hearing Fera even when her mouth is not moving. Exactly. You guys are all part of the experiment. Vader, Yippee, thank you so much for the stream streak. I appreciate it. Also, this song is loud. I'm skipping it. Hello? Too loud. Okay. There we go. Happy. Aldemore. Welcome in. Welcome. How's it going? How are you? How did this man fight back after he ate his own muscles to survive? He should be a husk. Maybe it was all in their heads. Everything was all in their heads. We have a sneaky wolf today, so silent. I am the silent wolf today. Silent ASMR wolf today. My very first ASMR stream, and I figured it would be a good idea to read creepypastas. Got some water ASMR. Waffle somehow survives without eating. That's true. That's a good point. She's on the prowl. I'm on the prowl. Rawr. Squish them cheeks. Squish. Okay. Trying to decide which one next. Which one is this one? Okay. Which one? Which one do you guys want to hear next? I have Eyeless Jack, The Goat Man, Psychosis, and Dogscape. Which one? What are you guys feeling in your heart of hearts? Eyeless Jack. She's on the prowl. She's hell yeah. Eyeless Jackass. Okay, cool. We can do that one. We can do Eyeless Jack. This one was uploaded on January 5th, 2013. I don't know any, so any is good for me. Okay, perfect. Stop! No! Can't make me laugh. Sorry, my chair is squeaky. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Thank you for the earbud. I'm ruining it. I've soiled it. I was trying to fix my chair. Oh no! How dare you collar me? How dare you control me? So rude. Oh no, thank you for the silent shower. Chair isn't the only one about to be squeaky. What do you mean? Also, Natsu, hello, welcome. Why am I freezing? Oh my god, I'm frozen again. Help! Help! Okay. I think it's my cord. My cord sucks. Natsu, welcome in. Thank you so much for your first time chat. I appreciate it. Thank you. Oh my god. Okay, we're back. We're back. So much chaos. I know. That's my streams in a nutshell. I know. The hearts didn't freeze because it's a different program. That's why. But I appreciate the heart, so thank you. I know. Okay. Really manifesting that stream title. I know. I'm sorry. Also, hello, Adrian. Welcome in. Welcome. Thank you so much for stopping by. I appreciate it. I hope you're having a wonderful, wonderful day. Are you fucking kidding me? Oh my god, I'm gonna murder my phone. Hold on, I'm gonna plug it into a different port on my computer. 1 second. Okay, hopefully this one will work better. Oh my god. Let's see. Please, I'm begging. Now stay. Stay. Please. Sarah Pite, thank you so much for the posture check. I appreciate it. Thank you. BRB rebranding to Fera's phone so she can murder me. No. No. I want her to be the last thing you see before forever box time. No. Oh no. Banned. Illegal. Not allowed. I will no longer shrimp. I was shrimping, but I will shrimp no more. Okay. Our next. Some of these songs are so quiet in comparison to the others. Stop. iTunes stinky. There we go. Okay. Eyeless Jack. Perfect. Fera Lune stinky. No. It's not stinky. I'm not stinky. Just my chairs for being squeaky. Okay. Eyeless Jack. Here we go. You wake alone in your room, disturbed by some noise close to your bed. At first, when you open your eyes, all you see is darkness and black. You stare straight up and listen, straining your ears to pick up the faintest and smallest of sounds, the sounds on the edge of hearing, the sounds of noise being withheld, of something deliberately trying to be silent, to talk, and to hunt. Your eyes begin to adjust. You still see only darkness, but now with the terror you begin to realize it is not the darkness of the room, but the dark, empty void staring out from the hollow eyesight sockets of the thing leaning over your bed. Can we get a full ASMR song cover? I don't know how that would work. Hello Mario, welcome in, welcome. We're doing ASMR today. This was part of my subathon last month, to do an ASMR stream. So, we're doing that today. Welcome in, yes. Welcome. Ooh, reading, yes, it is time. Alright, let's find the story. Here we go. Rosa, thank you for howling. I appreciate it, thank you. Oh no, thanks for pissing. Gross, stinky, sticky. Mario, thanks for pissing. Nightbot is overwhelmed. Okay. Eyeless Jack Creepypasta story. Hello, my name is Mitch. I'm here to tell you guys about an experience I had. I don't know if it was paranormal or whatever stupid words people use to describe supernatural phenomena. But after that thing visited me, I believe in that paranormal trash now. 800 pisses, disgusting. Disgusting. Okay. I gotta go sleep. Bye, glad I could stop by. Good luck, Mario. Have a wonderful night. Get some good sleep. Farewell. Don't let the werewolves bite. Good night, good night, good night. Oh, good luck with this. I can't fucking read. Okay, anyway, back to reading. A week after I moved in with my brother, Edwin, after my house was foreclosed, I finished unpacking. Edwin liked the idea of me moving in, since we had not seen each other for 10 years, so I was excited, too. I soon fell asleep after I moved in. After that first week, I heard rustling noises coming from outside at about 1 in the morning. I thought it was a raccoon, so I ignored it and tried to fall asleep. The next morning, I told Edwin about it, and he agreed. The next night, however, I thought I heard my window opening and a loud thump as if something entered my room. I darted up and looked around my room, but I saw nothing. The next morning, Edwin dropped his coffee cup when he saw me. He held up a mirror, and I saw myself. I had a large gash in my left cheek. After I was rushed to the hospital, my doctor told me that I must have been sleepwalking, but then he showed me something that made my blood turn cold. He lifted up my shirt to reveal a sewn-up incision where my kidneys were. I stared into his eyes, mine widening. You somehow lost your left kidney last night, my doctor told me. We don't know how, though. Sorry, Mitch. Mr. Zavala, welcome in. Hello, welcome. Thank you so much for stopping in. I appreciate it. I hope you're doing well. I'm the alpha. I'm the leader. The next night was my breaking point. Around midnight, I woke up to see a truly horrifying sight. I was staring face to face with a creature with a black hoodie and a dark blue mask, with no nose or mouth staring down at me. The thing that scared me the most was that it had no eyes, just empty black sockets. The creatures also had some black substance dripping from its sockets. I grabbed a camera from the nearby mantel and took a picture. Immediately after taking the shot, the creature lunged at me and tried to claw open my chest to get to my lungs. I stopped it by kicking it in the face. As I ran out of my room, I grabbed my wallet. I would need money. I ran out of my brother's house into the night. I eventually ended up in the woods near Edwin's house and tripped on a rock. I fell unconscious and woke up in the hospital. My doctor, the same one who treated me before, entered the room. I have good news and bad news, Mitch. My doctor started. The good news is that you had minor injuries and your parents are going to pick you up. I sighed with relief. The bad news is that your brother has been killed by something. Sorry. My parents took me back to Edwin's house to collect my remaining belongings, which I did. Upon entering my room, I was scared but remained calm. I grabbed my camera and then stopped dead in my tracks. In the hallway leading to my room, I saw Edwin's body and something small lying next to it. I retrieved it up and entered my parents' car. Not mentioning Edwin's corpse, I looked at the thing I had picked up and nearly vomited. I was holding my stolen, half-eaten kidney with some black substance on it. The end. The end. Yippee. Another one. Another one. Interesting. It really makes you think, doesn't it? So curious. Assassin's Creed, nice, nice. How are you? How are you liking it? Honestly, Eyeless Jack is really kind. He took the kidney, performed a whole surgery during the night without anesthetics, and sewed it back up. Honestly, sign Jack up for the surgeon's room. That's a great point, to be honest. Like, he's just looking out for people, you know? He's just doing his best. He was just a little hungry. We all need a midnight snack here and there, right? He was just getting his midnight snack, that's all. That's all he wanted. Yeah, it started strong but fell off. I feel like a lot of creepypastas do that though. I feel like a lot of them start really strong and then they kind of have rushed endings, in my opinion. Wait, Fera's a snack. I am not. You can't bite me. Don't bite me. That's so rude. How dare you? Just let him have it. Oh yeah, you only need one kidney. That's true. That is very true. That's all you need. Bite the Fera. No, no biting. You can't bite me. Illegal. Just a little nibble. No. No. Werewolves are supposed to bite you, not the other way around. Right. Right. Am I wrong? Okay. Let me drink some water. Fera's a whole 5-course meal. You guys are silly. Yes, because I bite. No. Since you said that, what? Water. That nice water. Okay. I think these next, the other 3 that I have, they're all pretty long. Then bite me so I become a werewolf and can bite you. No. It's exclusive. I'll restart. Snoo, what the heck? You want to whisper restart, okay? Alright, let's see how I do this. Hold on. Alright, whisper restart, let's go. Game over, I died. Restart. You wanna restart? I don't know if that has the same effect, but there you go. I hope you feel restarted now. Phil. Phil, you really want to whisper aura? That's really what you want? Think about it, come on. I couldn't really put my whole gusto into it. Lowercase. I mean, you're not wrong. Can't explain, but that made me EP. The power of ASMR. Vera, grab a can of soda, crank the gain up, crank the volume all the way up, crank the can, then go back to him. I should. That'd be amazing. Mr. Cake Dragon Man, hello, welcome, welcome. Thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate it. Thank you. Oh my gosh, thank you. Yeah, I got my PayPal back, finally. I'm really irritated though that it took my post going viral for them to do anything. And it makes me really angry for all of the people who have their accounts taken from them or restricted and aren't as lucky as me, but I'm really grateful that I got mine back, truly. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. I was not expecting this. What the restart? Owa, owa. Please do that. Do what? I'm poor as fuck, so I can't donate, but when the day comes, I'll get you for. Don't worry about it. No, it's okay. No worries at all. Thank you so much. Even the thought is very kind, so thank you. I really, really appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. The can thing. Oh, messing with my mic settings, though, is like, I don't know. I don't want to mess it all up and worry about getting it right back to where it needs to be. In retrospect, PayPal may get you partnered on Twitch because of how viral that post went. Oh my god, could you imagine? That would be insane. That would be crazy. Yeah, audio is tough. I don't have like a mixer or anything that I can just control it on my desk. It was for fun. Actually, wait a minute. I have a Mai Tai. Wait, do I still have one? I still have one left over from my karaoke stream. Should I go grab it really quick and crack it in the should I crack it in the mic and then finish it off drunk ASMR? Yes. If you want, yes. Okay. I think that would be really funny. Okay, I'll go get it. I'll be right back. 1 second. BRB. No. We need more karaoke Fera streams. Oh god. The drunk one was so bad. It was so bad. Oh my god. Please no. Please forget you ever heard that one. Oh my god. Crack it like I cracked my nub. It's not funny, but no, it wasn't. It really was. It really was. Fera Okiwi. Maybe. When was the karaoke? Like 2 weeks ago. Yeah, 2 weeks ago on Thursday. Okay, I'm gonna BRB. 1 second, I'll be back. I'm back. I realized my stinger is not I can't control the volume on it, so I apologize. It's not very ASMR-like. Rip, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Oh well, I'll make sure to cut it out when I edit this later. You get it for the live experience. We need a poll to vote on if we need more karaoke. Maybe in the future I will. Slipknot, I can't do metal or rock, really. Just Fera in love and Warelia. And it was my stinger, so it doesn't make the noise. Anyway, I have my tie. Do you guys want some can ASMR? It's really fucking loud. I'm sorry. Let it rip. Okay. Hold on. Okay, here we go. That was so loud. I'm sorry. Yippee. Gave you the tingles, good. You need that cute Fera voice. Okay, I would do another karaoke stream, but I will never do another drunk karaoke stream again. Leave it for part of the experience, fine. Do it again, I only have one can. Here, I can flick that fucking tab. There you go. Quick chat time to get Fera one of those weird ass ear microphones. Oh yeah, the 3DO ones. Actually, I do have one on my throne. The only reason why I've never done more ASMR is because I have a USB mic and it's super not made for ASMR. So it was a good time. It was really bad. I mean, I had a great time because I was drunk. Yeah, as our people do, the ear mics, they do, yes. That is something that people do. That is definitely something people do. It's wild, but you know what? To each their own. Sadly. Yeah, they do. They also do the ear cleaning ASMRs too. Where they shove shit into the ears and then act like they're cleaning your ears. Y'all better get that ear mic for Fera. If I get a 3DO mic, I'll do an ear licking stream and I'll lick all of your ears. I only listened to one who did cute stuff. Oh. Fera, no. Fera, yes. Fera, yes. Anyway, now that I have my drink, should we go back to more creepypastas? More pasta time, more creepy carbs. I'll grow an arm just to pick you up over my shoulder and throw you. How dare you? How dare you? That's so rude. That's so rude. This reminds me of a segment of a Russian Badger video where some guy in the group cracked a can of Sprite every time someone ordered with his Gamersubs code. He had 14 Sprites cracked before his girlfriend made. Wait, that's so epic though. That's amazing. I wish I had that many Sprites so I could do that too. Next time. Maybe. Perhaps. Okay. Alright. I have Goatman, Psychosis, and Dogscape. Which one are you guys feeling? They're all pretty long, by the way. These next three are pretty long. Goatman is probably the shortest. Psychosis says it's a 21-minute read. And Dogscape is pretty long too. Goatman? Okay, Goatman. Goatman's another pretty popular one. Psychosis. Oh god, you want me to read the 21-minute one? Hi Fera SMR. Hello Pete, welcome. Hello, how are you? Thank you so much for stopping in. I appreciate it. I hope you've been doing well. for 21 minutes. You've been hearing me for an hour and 40 minutes. Vader, thank you so much for pissing in my chat. Thank you. I'm sorry, I yelled. Okay. Psychosis and Goat Man. Between those two. It's getting close to finals time, so I could use some ASMR. Well, welcome. Welcome in. I am reading some creepypastas. So, I hope you like creepypasta. And what's 21 minutes more? That's so true. You're very right. Okay, should I put up a poll for Goat Man or Psychosis next? Mary just did this. I'm sorry, kitten. Daddy didn't mean to yell. Did you say Goat Man? Yeah, I said Goat Man, right? Goat. Like the goat. They're the goat. Like Goat Man. That sounds pretty badass, yeah. Wait, what? Making my Discord profile picture the Discord kitten outline for Fera. What now? How would you say your first ASMR is going? I think it's going okay. I think for the equipment that I have, it's fine. I feel like I should have had tea beforehand for my throat. I feel like I'm gonna have to swallow like a spoonful of honey after this. Thank you, Phil. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Vote on which pasta you want read next. The poll is up. Pete, I just have a USB mic. It's just a silly little USB. Everyone vote. Which creepypasta do you want next? Psychosis or Goat Man? Pick your poison. Pick your pasta. Yeah, honey would help. That's true. Ram just wants me to end the stream. Ram is stinky. Ram, you're stinky. Stinky Ram. Yeah, Goat Man is getting destroyed. Everybody wants Psychosis. Everyone wants to hear me read for 21 minutes. We do have that swanky mic on throne. Wink, wink. That is true. There is a pretty swanky mic up on my throne. Does it have to be creepy? Tonight, yes. Yes. I said I would do creepypasta reading, so I'm sticking to the theme. Unless everybody collectively decides they want something else. Is it a Blue Yeti? No, it's even cheaper than that. Holy 10 away from 900. Thank you so much, Uno. I appreciate it. I know, I'm so close. I'm so close. Yippee. Almost there. I wanted Goat Dude, but that second one sounds cool. Okay. Yeah, Psychosis is winning. It seems pretty good. Good point, though. ASMR short story reading would be neat. Non-scary. I agree, actually. I think that would be cool. A blue snowball. No, it's not a drive-through. I don't know what that even means. Oh, you mean like at a fast food restaurant? Yeah, it's basically the equivalent of that. No, it's a Five-Vine. It was like $30 on Amazon that I bought before I started streaming because I was like, shit, I need a mic, but I don't have money for a mic. And so I bought a cheap USB mic and I've been using it ever since. I'd spam the recommendations with a bunch of Ray Bradbury. What is Ray Bradbury? I'm gonna look it up. I don't even know what that is. Oh, an author. Wait. I know. Do I know some of his work? I feel like I'm familiar with A Sound of Thunder. Oh yeah, Fahrenheit 451. Ah, yeah. I know him. Maybe if I do another ASMR stream, perhaps in the future, if I ever do, then I would, yeah, I don't know what I'm talking about. Then maybe I would, do just regular story readings. I'm losing my train of thought. Anyway, Psychosis 1. Let's go, Psychosis. Yippee. Yippee, Psychosis. Okay. Just get a pair of cheap earbuds, plug them into the microphone, jack and speak. We'll get the best sounding ASMR. Oh god, no. Please, no. You guys deserve better than that. You deserve better than my crunchy voice. Please don't do this. I'm not gonna do it. Actually, I would do it. I would put the entire like earbud microphone into my mouth and just scream. It hurts just reading. I'm sorry. Alright. Psychosis. Sound like an Xbox Modern Warfare 2 lobby. Yeah. Or record it in your internal car mic. Wait, that's a good idea. I should do something like that. I should record something in my car. My internal car mic. That's content. Okay. Are you guys ready for Psychosis? This one is 21 minutes long. ASM car. Hell yeah. So this one is 21 minutes long, which means for me it's probably going to be more like 30 minutes. So let's go ahead and let's start reading. Fera, yeah, Fera ASMR for the win. Let's go. Nightly Bear, welcome in, welcome. How's it going? How are you? Thank you so much for stopping by. I appreciate it. Sorry, I need to try and not make you laugh so much. It's okay. It's okay. You're just funny, Pete. God, stop being so funny. Or 45 minutes. Yeah, that's probably more likely. Okay, let's do this. Let me readjust in my chair. I'll mute my mic so it doesn't squeak. Okay, I'm back. Or you can be an agent of chaos and make or break character. No, I told you guys, I'm locked in. I'm locked the fuck in right now. I'm not gonna break the whisper. It's like this forever. I'm gonna start my stream tomorrow in a whisper. Probably. I don't know. Anyway. Psychosis. Okay. Sunday. I'm not sure why I'm writing this down on paper and not on my computer. I guess I've just noticed some odd things. It's not that I don't trust the computer, I just need to organize my thoughts. I need to get down all the details somewhere objective. Somewhere I know that what I write can't be deleted or changed. Not that that's happened, it's just everything blurs together here, and the fog of memory lends a strange cast to things. Mimi! Hi Mimi, welcome! Welcome to the Fera ASMR. We're reading Creepypastas tonight. Welcome in. Yes, indoor owls tonight. I'll get my big blush. Wait, I should have my cinema roll out. 1 second. I need cinema. We're reading Creepypastas. We should be cozy. Nice and cozy for the pasta. Pog, hell yeah. Hell yeah. There we go. Big cinema. Perfect. Nice. What's up, Pete? What's up? Okay. I'm starting to feel cramped in this small apartment. Maybe that's the problem. I just had to go and choose the cheapest apartment. the only one in the basement. The lack of windows down here makes day and night seem to slip by seamlessly. I haven't been out in a few days because I've been working on the programming project so intensively. I suppose I just want to get it done. Hours of sitting and staring at a monitor can make someone feel strange. I know, but I don't think that's it. I'm not sure when I started to feel like something was odd. I can't even define what it is. Maybe I just haven't talked to... Wow! What the heck? Pete! Pete! Thank you so much for the sub with Prime. Thank you for the resub. Has it been 5 months already? Holy crap. Thank you, I appreciate it. What the heck? Thank you. Thank you. That's what. Thank you so much for the resub. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it so much. Where was I? Oh god. Oh no. Okay. That's the first thing that crept up on me. Everyone I normally talk to online while I program has been idle, or they've simply not logged on at all. My instant messages go unanswered. The last email I got from anybody was a friend saying he'd talk to me when he'd get back from the store, and that was yesterday. I'd call with my cell phone, but reception's terrible down here. Yeah, that's it. I just need to call someone. I'm going to go outside. Well, that didn't work so well. As the tingle of fear fades, I'm feeling a little ridiculous for being scared at all. I looked in the mirror before I went out, but I didn't shave the 2 days double I'd grown. I figured I was just going out for a quick cell phone call. I did change my shirt though, because it was lunchtime, and I guessed that I'd run into at least one person I knew. That didn't end up happening. I wish it did. When I went out, I opened the door to my small apartment home slowly. A small feeling of apprehension had somehow already lodged itself in me. For some indefinable reason, I chalked it up to having not spoken to anyone but myself for a day or two. I peered down the dingy gray hallway, made dingier by the fact that it was a basement hallway. On one end, a large metal door led to the building's furnace room. It was locked, of course. 2 dreary soda machines stood by it. I bought a soda from one the first day I moved in, but it had a 2-year-old expiration date. I'm fairly sure nobody knows those machines are even down here, or my cheap landlady just doesn't care to get them restocked. Sharku, welcome in. Welcome, how are you? Thank you so much for stopping by, I appreciate it. We're reading Psychosis right now. I closed my door softly and walked the other direction, taking care not to make a sound. I have no idea why I chose to do that, but it was fun giving in to the strange impulse not to break the droning hum of the soda machines. I did read Eyeless Jack, yes I did, I'm sorry. We voted on it. Tragic, I'm sorry. But I hope you had a good day, Sharku. I got to the stairwell and took the stairs up to the building's front door. I looked through the heavy door's small square window and received quite the shock. It was definitely not lunchtime. City gloom hung over this dark street outside, and the tragic lights at the intersection in the distance blinked yellow. Dim clouds, purple and black from the glow of the city, hung overhead. Nothing moved, save the few sidewalk trees that shifted in the wind. I remembered shivering, thought I wasn't cold. Maybe it was the wind outside. I could vaguely hear it through the heavy metal door. And I knew it was that unique kind of late night wind, the kind that was constant cold and quiet, save for the rhythmic music it made as it passed through countless unseen tree leaves. Hope you have a good time still. Yeah, day was good. Got alert now. No worries. Thank you for lurking, Sharku. I appreciate it. Thank you. I decided not to go outside. Instead, I lifted my cell phone to the door's little window and checked the signal meter. The bars filled up the meter, and I smiled. Time to hear someone else's voice, I remember thinking, relieved. It was such a strange thing to be afraid of nothing. I shook my head, laughing at myself silently. I hit speed dial for my best friend Amy's number and held the phone up to my ear. It rang once, but then it stopped. Nothing happened. I listened to silence for a good 20 seconds, then hung up. I frowned and looked at the signal meter again. Still full. I went to dial her number again, but then my phone rang in my hand, startling me. I put it up to my ear. "Hello?" I asked, immediately fighting down a small shock at hearing the first spoken voice in days, even if it was my own. I had gotten used to the droning hum of the building's inner workings, my computer, and the soda machines in the hallway. There was no response to my greeting at first, but then finally a voice came. "Hey," said a clear male voice, obviously of college age like me. "Who's this?" "John," I replied, confused. "Oh, sorry, wrong number," he replied, then hung up. I lowered the phone slowly and leaned against the thick brick wall of the stairwell. That was strange. I looked at my received calls list, but the number was unfamiliar. Before I could think on it further, the phone rang loudly, shocking me yet again. This time, I looked at the caller before I answered. It was another unfamiliar number. This time, I held the phone up to my ear, but said nothing. I heard nothing but the general background noise of a phone. Then a familiar voice broke my tension. "Oh, Ryan, welcome in. Welcome. How's it going? Thank you so much for stopping by. I appreciate it. Welcome to my ASMR stream. We're reading creepypastas." "John," was the single word in Amy's voice. I breathed a sigh of relief. "Hey, it's you," I replied. "Who else would it be?" she responded. "Oh, the number. I'm at a party on 7th Street, and my phone died just as you called me. This is someone else's phone, obviously." "Oh, okay," I said. "Where are you?" she asked. My eyes glanced over the drab, whitewashed cylinder block walls and the heavy metal door with its small window. "At my building," I sighed, just feeling cooped up. I didn't realize it was so late. "You should come here," she said, laughing. "Nah, I don't feel like looking for some strange place by myself in the middle of the night," I said, looking out the window at the silent, windy street that secretly scared me just a tiny bit. "I think I'm just going to keep working or go to bed." "Nonsense," she replied. "I can come get you. Your building is so close to 7th Street, right? How drunk are you?" I asked lightheartedly. "You know where I live." "Oh, of course," she said abruptly. "I guess I can't get there by walking, huh?" "You could if you wanted to waste half an hour," I told her. "Right," she said. "Okay, have to go. Good luck with your work." I lowered the phone once more, looked at the numbers flash on the call as the call ended. Then the droning silence suddenly reasserted itself in my ears. The two strange calls and the eerie street outside just drove home my aloneness in this empty stairwell. Perhaps from having seen too many scary movies, I had the sudden inexplicable idea that something could look in the door's window and see me, some sort of horrible entity that hovered at the edge of the aloneness, just waiting to creep up on unsuspecting people that strayed too far from other human beings. I knew the fear was irrational, but nobody else was around, so I jumped down the stairs, ran down the hallway into my room, and closed the door as swiftly as I could, while still staying silent. Like I said, I feel a little ridiculous for being scared of nothing, but the fear had already faded. Writing this down helps a lot. It makes me realize that nothing is wrong. It filters out half-formed thoughts and fears and leaves only cold, hard facts. It's late. I got a call from a wrong number, and Amy's phone died, so she called me back from another number. Nothing strange is happening. Still, there was something a little off about the conversation. I know it could have just been the alcohol she had, or was it even her that seemed off to me? Or was it? Yes, that was it. I didn't realize it until this moment. Writing these things down. I knew writing things down would help. She said she was at a party, but I only heard silence in the background. Of course, that doesn't mean anything in particular, as she could have just gone outside to make the call. No, that couldn't be it either. I didn't hear wind. I need to see if the wind is still blowing. Monday. I forgot to finish writing last night. I'm not sure what I expected to see when I ran up the stairwell and looked out the heavy metal door's window. I'm feeling ridiculous. Last night's fear seems hazy and unreasonable to me now. I can't wait to go out into the sunlight. I'm going to check my email, shave, shower, and finally get out of here. Wait, I think I heard something. It was thunder. The whole sunlight and fresh air thing didn't happen. I went out into the stairwell and up the stairs only to find disappointment. The heavy metal door's little window showed only flowing water as torrential rain slammed against it. Only a very dim, gloomy light filtered in through the rain. But at least I knew it was daytime, even if it was a gray, sickly, wet day. I tried looking out the window and waiting for lightning to illuminate the gloom, but the rain was too heavy, and I couldn't make out anything more than vague, weird shapes moving at odd angles in the waves washing down the window. Disappointed, I turned around, but I didn't go back to my room. Instead, I wandered further up the stairs, past the first floor and the second. The stairs ended at the third floor, the highest floor in the building. I looked through the glass that ran up the outer wall of the stairwell, but it was that warp, thick kind that scatters the light. Not that there was much to see there through the rain to begin with. I opened the stairwell door and wandered down the hallway. The 10 or so thick wooden doors painted blue a long time ago were all closed. I listened as I walked, but it was the middle of the day, so I wasn't surprised that I heard nothing but the rain outside. As I stood here in the dim hallway, I was listening to the rain. I had the strange fleeting impression that the doors were standing like silent granite monoliths erected by some ancient forgotten civilization for some unfathomable guardian purpose. Lightning flashed, and I could have sworn that for just a moment the old grainy blue wood looked just like rough stone. I laughed at myself for letting my imagination get the best of me, but then it occurred to me that the dim gloom and lightning must mean there was a window somewhere in the hallway. A vague memory surfaced, and I suddenly recalled that the third floor had an alcove and an inset window halfway down the floor's hallway. Excited to look out into the rain and possibly see another human being, I quickly walked over to the alcove, finding the large, thin glass window. Rain washed down it, as with the front door's window, but I could open this one. I reached a hand out to slide it open, but hesitated. I had the strangest feeling. If I opened that window, I would see something absolutely horrifying on the other side. Everything's been so odd lately, so I came up with a plan, and I came back here to get what I needed. I don't seriously think anything will come of it, but I'm bored. It's raining, and I'm going stir crazy. I came back to get my webcam. The cord isn't long enough to reach the third floor by any means, so instead I'm going to hide it between the 2 soda machines in the dark end of the basement hallway, run the wires along the wall and under my door, and put black duct tape over the wire to blend it with the other black plastic strip that runs along the base of the hallway's walls. I know this is silly, but I don't have anything better to do. Well, nothing happened. I propped open the hallway to stairway door, steeled myself, then flung the heavy front door wide open and ran like hell down the stairs to my room and slammed the door. I watched the webcam on my computer intently, seeing the hallway outside my door and most of the stairwell. I'm watching it right now, and I don't see anything interesting. I just wish the camera's position was different, so that I could see out the front door. Hey, somebody's online. I got out an older, less functional webcam that I had in my closet to video chat with my friend online. I couldn't really explain to him why I wanted to video chat, but it felt good to see another person's face. He couldn't talk very long, and we didn't talk about anything meaningful, but I feel much better. My strange fear has almost passed. I could feel completely better, but there was something odd about our conversation. I know that I've said that everything has seemed odd, but still, he was very vague in his responses. I can't recall one specific thing that he said. No particular name, or place, or event. But he did ask for my email address to keep in touch. Wait, I just got an email. I'm about to go out. I just got an email from Amy that asked me to meet her for dinner at the place we usually go to. I do love pizza, and I've just been eating random food from my poorly stocked fridge for days, so I can't wait. Again, I feel ridiculous about the odd couple of days I've been having. I should destroy this journal when I get back. Oh, another email. Oh my god, I almost left the email and opened the door. I almost opened the door, but I read the email first. It was from a friend. I hadn't heard from in a long time, and it was sent to a huge number of emails that must have been every person he had saved on his address list. It had no subject, and it said simply, "Seen with your own eyes. Don't trust them. They..." What the hell is that supposed to mean? The words shock me, and I keep going over and over them. Is it a desperate email sent just as something happened? The words are obviously cut off without finishing. On any other day, I would have dismissed this as spam from a computer virus or something. But the words, "seen with your own eyes," I can't help but read over this journal and think back on the last few days and realize that I have not seen another person with my own eyes or talked to another person face to face. The webcam conversation with my friends was so strange, so vague, so eerie. Now that I think about it, was it eerie? Or is the fear clouding my memory? My mind toys with the progression of events I've written here, pointing out that I have not been presented with one single fact that I did not specifically give out unsuspectingly. The random wrong number that got my name and the subsequent strange return call from Amy. The friend that asked for my email address. I messaged him first when I saw him online, and then I got my first email a few minutes after that conversation. Oh my god, that phone call with Amy. I said over the phone, I said that I was within half an hour's walk of 7th Street. They know I'm near there. What if they're trying to find me? Where is everyone else? Why haven't I seen or heard anyone else in days? No, this is crazy. This is absolutely crazy. I need to calm down. This madness needs to end. I don't know what to think. I ran about my apartment furiously, holding my cell phone up to every corner to see if I got signal through the heavy walls. Finally, in the tiny bathroom near one ceiling corner, I got a signal bar. Holding my phone there, I sent a text message to every number in my list, not wanting to betray anything but my unfounded fears. I simply sent, "You seen anyone face to face lately?" Hello, Shayla. Hello, welcome in. Thank you so much for stopping by. I hope you're having a wonderful day. Welcome. At this point, I just wanted any reply back. I didn't care what the reply was or if I embarrassed myself. I tried to call someone a few times, but I couldn't get my head up high enough, and if I brought my cell phone down even an inch, I lost signal. Then I remembered the computer and rushed over to it, instant messaging everyone online. Most were idle or away from their computer. Nobody responded. My messages grew more frantic, and I started telling people where I was and to stop by in person for a host of barely passable reasons. I didn't care about anything by that point. I just needed to see another person. Sina, welcome in. Welcome. I hope you're doing well. Thank you so much for stopping in to my first ASMR stream. Welcome. I also tore apart my apartment looking for something that I might have missed. Some way to contact another human being without opening the door. I know it's crazy, I know it's unfounded, but what if? What if? I just need to be sure. I taped the phone to the ceiling in case. Tuesday. The phone rang. Exhausted from last night's rampage, I must have fallen asleep. I woke up to the phone ringing and ran into the bathroom. Stood on the toilet and flipped open the phone taped to the ceiling. It was Amy, and I feel so much better. She was really worried about me, and apparently had been trying to contact me since the last time I talked to her. She's coming over now, and yes, she knows where I am without me telling her. I feel so embarrassed. I am definitely throwing this journal away before anyone sees it. I don't even know why I'm writing in it now. Maybe it's just because it's the only communication I've had at all since God knows when. I look like hell too. I looked in the mirror before I came back in here. My eyes are sunken, my stubble is thicker, and I just look generally unhealthy. My apartment is trashed, but I am not going to clean it up. I think I need someone else to see what I've been through. These past few days have not been normal. I am not one to imagine things. I know I have been a victim of extreme probability. I probably missed seeing another person a dozen times. I just happened to go out when it was late at night, or to the middle of the day when everyone was gone. Everything's perfectly fine. I know this now. Plus, I found something in the closet last night that has helped me tremendously. A television. I set it up just before I wrote this, and it's on in the background. Television has always been an escape for me, and it reminds me that there's a world beyond these dingy brick walls. I'm glad Amy's the only one that responded to me after last night's frantic pestering of everyone I could contact. She's been my best friend for years. She doesn't know it, but I count the day that I meet her among one of the few moments of true happiness in my life. I remember that warm summer day fondly. It seems a different reality from this dark, rainy, lonely place. I feel like I spent days sitting in that playground, much too old to play, just talking with her and hanging around, doing nothing at all. I still feel like I can go back to that moment sometimes, and it reminds me that this damn place is not all that there is. Finally, a knock on the door. I thought it was odd that I couldn't see her through the camera. I hid between the two soda machines. I figured that it was bad positioning, like when I couldn't see what out the front door. I should have known. After the knock, I yelled through the door jokingly that I had a camera between the soda machines because I was embarrassed myself that I had taken this paranoia so far. After I did that, I saw her image walk over to the camera and look down at it. She smiled and waved. "Hey," she said to the camera brightly, giving it a wry look. "It's weird, I know," I said into the mic attached to my computer. "I've had a weird few days." "Must have," she replied. "Open the door, John." I hesitated. How could I be sure? "Hey, humor me a second here," I told her through the mic. "Tell me one thing about us. Just prove to me you're you." She gave the camera a weird look. All right," she said slowly, thinking. "We met randomly at a playground when we were both way too old to be there." I sighed deeply as reality returned and fear faded. God, I'd been so ridiculous. Of course it was Amy. That day wasn't anywhere in the world except in my memory. I'd never even mentioned it to anyone, not out of embarrassment, but out of strange secret nostalgia and a longing for those days to return. If there was some unknown force at work trying to trick me as I feared, there was no way they could know about that day. Vortoxy, welcome in. Hello. Welcome to my first ASMR stream. We are reading creepypastas. Alright, I'll explain everything, I told her. Be right there. I ran to my small official happiness. Thank you so much for the earbud. I appreciate it. Thank you. I ran to my small bathroom and fixed my hair as best as I could. I looked like hell. thought she would understand. Snickering at my own unbelievable behavior and the mess I'd made of this place, I walked to the door. I put my hand on the doorknob and gave the mess one last look. So ridiculous, I thought. My eyes traced over the half-eaten food lying on the ground, the overflowing trash bin, and the bed I tipped to the side looking for God knows what. I almost turned to the door and opened it, but my eyes fell on one last thing. The old webcam, the one I used for that eerily vacant chat with my friend. Its silent black sphere lay haphazardly tossed to the side, its lens pointed at the table where this journal lay. An overwhelming terror took me as I realized that if something could see through that camera, it would have seen what I just wrote about that day. I asked her for one thing about us, and she chose that only thing in the world that I thought they or it did not know. But it did. It did know. It could have been watching me the whole time. I didn't open the door. I screamed. I screamed in uncontrollable terror. I stomped on the old webcam on the floor. The door shook and the doorknob tried to turn, but I didn't hear Amy's voice through the door. Was the basement door made to keep out drafts too thick, or was Amy not outside? What could have been trying to get in if not her? What the hell is out there? I saw her on my computer through the camera outside. I heard her on the speakers through the camera outside, but was it real? How can I know? She's gone now. I screamed and shouted for help. I piled up everything in my apartment against the door. Friday. At least I think it's Friday. I broke everything electronic. I smashed my computer to pieces. Every single thing on there could have been accessed by network access, or worse, altered. I'm a programmer, I know. Every little piece of information I gave out since this started, my name, my email, my location, none of it came back from outside until I gave it out. I've been going over and over what I wrote. I've been pacing back and forth, alternating between stark terror and overpowering disbelief. Sometimes I'm absolutely certain some phantom entity is dead set on the simple goal of getting me to go outside. Back to the beginning, with the phone call from Amy. She was effectively asking me to open the door and go outside. I keep running through it in my head. One point of view says I've acted like a madman, and all of this is extreme convergence of probability. Never going outside at the right times by pure luck, never seeing another person by pure chance, getting a random nonsense email from some computer virus at just the right time. The other point of view says that extreme convergence of probability is the reason that whatever's out there hasn't gotten me already. I keep thinking, I never opened the window on the third floor. I never opened the front door until that incredibly stupid stunt with the hidden camera, after which I ran straight to my room and slammed the door. I haven't opened my own solid door since I flung open the front door of the building. Whatever's out there, if anything's out there, never made an appearance in the building before I opened the front door. Maybe the reason it wasn't in the building already was that it was elsewhere getting everyone else, and then it waited until I betrayed my existence by trying to call Amy, a call which didn't work, until it called me and asked me my name. Terror literally overwhelms me every time I try to fit the pieces of this nightmare together. That email short cutoff. Was it from someone trying to get a word out? Some friendly voice desperately trying to warn me before it came? Seen with my own eyes. Don't trust them. Exactly what I've been so suspicious of. It could have masterful control of all things electronic, practicing its insidious deception to trick me into something, into coming outside. Why can't it get in? It knocked on the door. It must have some solid presence. The door, the image of those doors in the upper hallway as guardian monoliths flashes back in my mind every time I trace this path of thoughts. If there is some phantom entity trying to get me to go outside, maybe it can't get through doors. I keep thinking back over all the books I've read or movies I've seen. trying to generate some explanation for this. Doors have always been such intense foci of human imagination, always seen as wards or portals or special importance. Or perhaps the door is just too thick. I know that I couldn't bash through any of the doors in this building, let alone the heavy basement ones. Aside from that, the real question is, why does it even want me? If it just wanted to kill me, it could do it any number of ways, including just waiting until I starve to death. Snoo, thank you so much for the ear pet. I appreciate it, thank you. What if it doesn't want to kill me? What if it has some far more horrific fate in store for me? God, what can I do to escape this nightmare? A knock on the door. I told the people on the other side of the door I need a minute to think and I'll come out. I'm really just writing this down so I can figure out what to do. At least this time, I heard their voices. My paranoia, and yes, I recognize I'm being paranoid, has me thinking of all sorts of ways that their voices could be faked electronically. There could be nothing but speakers outside simulating human voices. Did it really take them 3 days to come talk to me? Amy is supposedly out there, along with 2 policemen and a psychiatrist. Maybe it took them 3 days to think of what to say to me. The psychiatrist's claim could be pretty convincing if I decided to think this has all been a crazy misunderstanding and not some entity trying to trick me into opening the door. The psychiatrist had an older voice, authoritarian but still caring. I liked it. I'm despite just to see someone with my own eyes. He said I have something called cyberpsychosis, and I'm just one of a nationwide epidemic of thousands of people having breakdowns triggered by a suggestive email that got through somehow. I swear he said got through somehow. I think he means spread through the country inexplicably, but I'm incredibly suspicious that the entity slipped up and revealed something. He said I am part of a wave of emergent behavior, that a lot of other people are having the same problem with the same fears, even though we've never communicated. Can you hear my cat? My cat is outside the door, and she's yelling. She wants in. I'm sorry if you can hear her. Cat ASMR. You can't. She's so stinky. I'll let her in after this. Don't let her in. It's my psychosis. It could be the entity. It's my cat, I promise. That neatly explains the strange email about eyes that I got. I didn't get the original triggering email. I got a descendant of it. My friend could have broken down too, and tried to warn everyone he knew against his paranoid fears. That's how the problem spreads, the psychiatrist claims. I could have spread it too, with my texts and instant messages online to everybody I know. One of those people might be melting down right now after being triggered by something I sent. Something they might interpret any way that they want. Something like a text saying, "Seen anyone face to face lately?" The psychiatrist told me that he didn't want to lose another one, that people like me are intelligent, and that's our downfall. We draw connections so well that we draw them even when they shouldn't be there. He said it's easy to get caught up in paranoia. In our fast-paced world, a constantly changing place where more and more of our intrication is simulated. I have to give him one thing. It's a great explanation. It neatly explains everything. It perfectly explains everything, in fact. I have every reason to shake off this nightmarish fear that something or consciousness or being out there wants me to open the door so it can capture me for some horrible fate worse than death. It would be foolish after hearing that explanation to stay in here until I starve to death just to spite the entity that might have got everyone else. It would be foolish to think that after hearing the explanation, I might be one of the last few people left alive on the empty world, hiding in my secure basement room, spiting some unthinkable deceptive entity just by refusing to be captured. It's a perfect explanation, for every single strange thing I've seen or heard, and I have every reason in the world to let all of my fears go and open the door. That's exactly why I'm not going to. How can I be sure? How can I know what's real and what's deception? All of these damn things with their wires and their signals that originate from some unseen origin. They're not real. I can't be sure. Signals through a camera, faked video, deceptive phone calls, emails, even the television lying broken on the floor. How can I possibly know it's real? It's just signals, waves, light, the door. It's bashing on the door. It's trying to get in. What insane mechanical contrivance could it be using to simulate the sound of men attacking the heavy wood so well? At least I'll finally see it with my own eyes. There's nothing left here for it to deceive me with. I've ripped apart everything else. It can't deceive my eyes. Can it? Seen with our own eyes. Don't trust them, Wait, was that desperate message telling me to trust my eyes, or warning me about my eyes too? Oh my god, what's the difference between a camera and my eyes? They both turn light into electrical signals. They're the same. I can't be deceived. I have to be sure. I have to be sure. Date unknown. I calmly asked for paper and a pen, day in and day out, until it finally gave them to me. Not that it matters. What am I going to do? Poke my eyes out? The bandages feel like part of me now. The pain is gone. I figure this will be one of my last chances to write legibly, as, without my sight to correct mistakes, my hands will slowly forget the motions involved. This is a sort of self-indulgence, this writing. It's a relic of another time, because I'm certain everyone left in the world is dead, or something far worse. I sit against the padded wall day in and day out. The entity brings me food and water. It masks itself as a kind nurse, as an unsympathetic doctor. I think it knows that my hearing has sharpened considerably now that I live in the darkness. It fakes conversations in the hallways on the off chance that I might overhear. One of the nurses talks about having a baby soon. One of the doctors lost his wife in a car accident. None of that matters. None of it is real. None of it gets to me. Not like she does. That's the worst part. The part I almost can't handle. The thing comes to me, masquerading as Amy. Its recreation is perfect. It sounds exactly like Amy. Feels exactly like her. It even produces a reasonable vash smile of tears that makes me feel on its lifelike cheeks. Then, when it first dragged me here, it told me all the things I wanted to hear. It told me that she loved me, that she always loved me, that it didn't understand why I did this, that we could still have a life together if only I could stop insisting that I've been deceived. It wanted me to believe. No, it needed me to believe that she was real. I almost fell for it. I really did. I doubted myself for the longest time. In the end, though, it was all too perfect, too flawless, and too real. The false Amy used to come every day, and then every week, and then finally stopped coming altogether. But I don't think the entity will give up. I think the waiting game is just another one of its gambits. I still resist it for the rest of my life, if I have to. I don't know what happened to the rest of the world, but I do know that this thing needs me to fall for its deceptions. If it needs that, then maybe, just maybe, I'm a thorn in its agenda. Maybe Amy is still alive out there somewhere, kept alive only by my will to resist the deceiver. I hold on to that hope, rocking back and forth in my cell to pass the time. I will never give in. I will never break. I am a hero. The doctor read the paper the patient had scribbled on. It was barely readable, written in the shaky script of one who could not see. He wanted to smile at the man's steadfast resolve, a reminder of the human will to survive, but he knew that the patient was completely delusional. After all, a sane man would have fallen for the deception long ago. The doctor wanted to smile. He wanted to whisper words of encouragement to the delusional man. He wanted to scream, but the nerve filaments wrapped around his head and into his eyes made him do otherwise. His body walked into the cell like a puppet and told the patient once more that he was wrong, that there was nobody trying to deceive him. End. Damn, open the newer. This is less of a creepypasta and just sad in my eyes. It is sad, except he was right. He was right the whole time. Clap. he knew the entire time. My voice. My voice. Hold on. Let me let my cat in really quick. Unless it's the entity, then I'll be letting the entity in, but we'll see. If I don't come back, it was the entity. Thank you for the hearts. Okay, I'm back. So long as you believe that it's actually me. Andersio, thank you so much for the follow. Thank you, I appreciate it. Welcome to the pack, you're now a lunatic, welcome in. Yeah, it ended. Woo ASMR Fera. Miku, hello, welcome. Hello. Lou, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the pack, you lunatic, welcome in. Sorry, my cat is yelling. Fera comes back and starts telling us to go open our own doors. Go open your door. How to tell? That's a great question. Ander, hello, welcome. Thank you so much for your first time chat. I appreciate it. Thank you. Is this Fera or the imposter? I am the imposter. If you're really Fera, what would I say? You would say, Fera, you're so cool and so great. I'm kidding. No, I missed the ending. How did it end? It ended with him cutting out his own eyes because he couldn't trust his own eyes anymore. And the people broke down the door, and he believed that the entities were trying to Val, thank you so much for the gifted sub to the entity. Thank you. Now the entity can be here forever. My cat is doing ASMR. Yeah, kitty. So yeah, he believed that the entities were taking care of him in the hospital, all putting on like a big show to try to make him to believe. But he wouldn't believe. And then at the very end, it switches perspectives to the doctor. And it turns out the doctor is an entity the whole time. So the guy was right. He wasn't crazy. Normally I can't hear it, but this time I hear it clear. It's because of the mic settings I changed for the ASMR stream. You can hear my cats better. Me, what would I say? You would say, Fera, can I drink the blended up fish, please? Yeah, that's fair. Nothing can recreate that cringe. It's not cringe. The entity, yeah. Man, that one was long. That was good though. I got goosebumps a few times reading it. I love when I get goosebumps reading things. I'm like, oh, it got me. It got me good. So, let me drink some water. Destroy your computers? No. It's fine. You don't have to destroy your computers. The entities won't get you, I promise. I promise. You are safe here. Man, some of these creepypastas are really long. I mean, I read most of the ones that I had already. I don't know if Voxscape, to be honest, because it's pretty grotesque. And, yeah. It's weird hearing you say you were safe in ASMR voices. Why do you not believe me? Do you not believe me when I whisper it? I like that one. Glad it didn't end on a plot twist. Yeah, I agree. I think the ending was really well done. I really enjoyed it. Issei, hello Issei, welcome in. Welcome, welcome. Yes, we are ASMRing tonight. The creepiest pasta of all is Fera ever says she won't see us no more. Never. Never, never, never. I could never do that. My cat just bit my toe. Hey. That was so rude. It's comforting, bizarrely. Good. You guys are safe. I know, it's so rude. Stino smooch. A smooch pop. Can you still hear her? She's so stinky. My cat is so stinky right now. Hey. What do you want? She's biting my toes. Can you read a quick, badly wordy copy pop? Badly worded copy pasta. Yes, I will do that. ASMR smooch. Yes, they exist. I want to hear you read it and try not to laugh in ASMR. Okay. Now my lore lover side wants to know more of the entity. I know, it's really fascinating. It's really cool. I liked that one a lot. Hey. Sorry, I smacked the mic. Smell check, Kumo. Sniffing ASMR. Get the wolf sniffers. Just for you guys. I'll smell the lunatics. The delightfully smelling dicks. Kumo Cam. Maybe one day if he ever does it. Should I? Yeah, Discord. Sorry, I forgot your name, my beloved. That is okay. That is okay. He doesn't even know. He doesn't even know who he is. ASMR oh whoa, never. You can't get an oh whoa out of me. Pete, just let me know where you send it in the Discord and I will read it. Whoa. Wait, Vader, I just saw the things you said in dank memes. They're so cute. Thank you. Thank you. You can post it. I'll post it in recommendations since that's where some of the other ones were posted. Recommendations. And then I'll read them from there. Issei, thank you for the hydrate. Thank you. I do love it. Okay, thanks, Pete. I see it. Alright. So, this is the badly worded copy pasta. Want to do more? Just find good ones. Thank you. I really appreciate it with that. Thank you. Okay, let's go. Man and girl go out to drive under moonlight. They stop at a side of road. He turned to his girl and say, "Baby, I love you very much." "What is it, honey?" "Our car is broken down. I think the engine is broken. I'll walk and get some more fuel." "Okay, I'll stay here and look after our stereo." There have been news reports of steers being stolen. Good idea. Keep the doors locked no matter what. I love you, sweaty. Okay. Steers. So the guy left to get full for the car. After 2 hours, the girls say, "Where is my baby? He was supposed to be back by now." Then the girl hear a scratching sound and a voice say, "Let me in." The girl doesn't do it, and then after a while she goes to sleep. The next morning she wakes up and finds her boyfriend still not there. She gets out to check it, and man door hand hook car to it. hate this. Pandora cat. Pandora and a car door. It's so good. I love it. I love it. Okay. I was the man hook and Dorian. No way, you were. Holy shit. Can I have your autograph, please? That's pretty amazing. That's so cool. I'm so jealous. I knew you'd laugh at the sweaty part. When that started becoming a thing, I thought it was so funny. I thought it was, I don't know, I really liked it. So the fact that they included it, I thought was funny. Steers theft is a serious problem. Yeah, Phil. It's serious. Morgan! Morgan, thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. Welcome to the back. You're now a lunatic. Welcome in. One nub stamp coming right. Perfect. Amazing. Thank you. It's exactly what I wanted. My whole life. That's all I've wanted. So thank you. I appreciate it. How does Kumo know you're not the entity? Kumo would know. Cats have a sixth sense, much like dogs do. So, he knows. He's a smart boy. Except, what if I told you guys the cat in my room is not Kumo? What would you do? I actually have a creepy story about hysteria that's actually true. What is it? I'm curious. It's your guys' turn to tell me a creepypasta. It's my other cat. It's my other stinker. Wow! Oh my god, Raiders! Hello! Welcome in, Raiders! Welcome, welcome! Hello! Oh my gosh. Sugar Coated Witch, thank you so much for the raid. I appreciate it. Hello, hello! Welcome. We're doing ASMR tonight. Hello. Black Wolf, welcome in. Sugar Coated Witch, welcome in. Welcome, Raiders. Hello. Hello, hello. How was your stream? Did you have a good stream? What were you doing? I hope you had a wonderful stream. Thank you so much for the raid. I appreciate it. Here, let me introduce myself. Hello, everybody. My name is Fera Lune. I am a werewolf Vtuber. I'm a variety streamer, and tonight I am doing an ASMR stream. I can't even talk anymore. ASMR stream. It's my very first ASMR, and I am reading creepypastas tonight, so we're having a lot of fun. We're getting creepy up in here. Hello, congrats on the first ASMR. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate it. It's a lot of fun. I have so much respect for ASMR artists because this is really hard. A few weeks ago, I turned off my car and my radio was still going. We had to disconnect my car battery. What the heck? That's so scary. God Lovix, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Welcome to the back. You're now a lunatic. Welcome in. She will bite, so be careful. Sometimes, only sometimes. Black Wolf, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the back. You're now a lunatic. Welcome in. Hello. Sugar Coated Witch, what did you do for your stream? What were you doing? Sugar Coated Witch, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Thank you. Make sure to call her Stinky and give her headbands. I'm not Stinky. That's very rude. I'm not Stinky. Oh, and now will you guys howl with me? Oh, you got done doing ASMR. Let's go. Just got into doing it, and it's been such a joy. What kind of ASMR do you like to do? That's amazing. I'm so glad that you had a good stream. It was scary. Thankfully, it's fixed now. Good, I'm glad. Alright, let's do a ASMR howl. Ow. 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 Thank you guys so much for howling. I appreciate it. Thank you for howling with me. Ocean White Wolf, welcome in. Welcome. How's it going? I'm doing my first ASMR stream tonight. Yippee yippee. Alright. Also, Sugar, can I call you Sugar? Is that okay? Or would you prefer me call you Sugar Coated Witch? If you need to take a break at all, if you need rest, if you need food or water, please feel free to do so. I totally understand if you need to raid and run. Shuki or Sugar? Oh, perfect. Thank you. Thank you for letting me know. I appreciate it. It's going. How are you? I'm doing well. I'm having fun with my first ASMR stream. I think I'm having fun. I don't think I am having fun. Bear, that is the wrong type of owl. You need to be loud. No, we're doing ASMR owl now. Yeah. It's a good time. We're having a great time. Oh, Shin, thank you so much for that, Pat. I appreciate it. Thank you. Okay. Shall we read The Goat Man? Do you guys want to hear about the Goat Man? No, I have the hiccups. We're gonna ASMR with hiccups now. Most welcome, thank you. Yeah, okay, we'll do Anansi's Goat Man story. The Goat Man is a pretty popular creepypasta. This one's also pretty long, but I don't think it's as long as Psychosis was. Yeah, exactly. We need to know why the Goat Man, precisely. Good news, guys. This was uploaded from 4chan, so we know it's gonna be great. Uploaded on Friday, September 28th at 2012 at 1:31 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. We have a lot of information about that. Alright. The copy pasta was 4chan as well. That's why we know it's good. Because it's from 4chan. 4chan comes out here with the bangers. It's great. It's amazing. 10 out of 10. It's a good time. Okay. The Goat Man. Are you guys ready? Let's learn about Mr. Goat. Don't me, Phil. Listen. Stinky. Phil is stinky. Okay. Anansi's Goat Man story. Here's my story. I forgot. I need to upload my emote. Oh my god, I forgot. Hold on, let me pick up my cat really quick. Okay, now I have my cat on my lap. Oh my god! Oh my god, she jumped on my keyboard. She came. She gave me a head pat and ear rubs. Oh my god, she's mad at me. She's mad at me now. Okay, I'm sorry. There you go, cat ASMR. Yeah, she did not want to, like, she wanted on my lap, but she didn't want me picking her up. She wanted to jump on my lap, but the last time she did that, she tore up my thigh and it hurt really bad, and I had a scar. I have scars. Cats don't like goats, I guess. Yeah, apparently not. I want to snuggle her. Her name is Yuki. This one is Yuki. She's like, I've always wanted to be an ASMR cat. So this was her time to shine. You got some cat ASMR. Yeah, spelled Y-U-K-I. Yeah, just like that, Pete. Perfect. Yuki. So I have Yuki and Kumo. They're my babies. They're pretty stinky, but they're my babies. Okay. Continuing on with the Goat Man. The freaking Goat Man. I know a YouTuber with a cat that's the same name. Ah, cute. So, okay, well, actually, before we go, man, fun story. My mom always spells it U-K-I, like Uki. And I'm like, Mom, that's not how you spell it. You spell it with a Y. And then she's like, oh, okay. And then ever since then, she still spells it U-K-I. And I'm like, Mom, no. It's not Uki, it's Yuki. And every time I text her, I spell it with a Y. But then she'll respond to me with it spelled U-K-I. And I'm like, I don't know how to get it to her head. That it's spelled Yuki. I've had Yuki for 6 years. And she still can't spell it right. I don't think it's autocorrect. I think my mom just doesn't understand. I have a fun story involving my mom once. What is it? Yuki and Kumo camp. Maybe one day. Maybe one day. She's just laying on my floor now. She's a fat cat. Yuki's pretty chubby. Kumo's a lean boy. But yeah. But like, I think she just gets confused because like one year for Christmas, she got me a Fruits Basket shirt of Yuki from Fruits Basket, and it's spelled Y-U-K-I, and she's like, oh, I got it for you because it's spelled Yuki, because of Yuki, your cat. And I'm like, oh, thank you, Mom. And then, she bought, like, do you guys know Uki? Like, Meiji Sanji, Uki, U-K-I, Uki. She bought a keychain. She bought a keychain of Uki, and she was like, I bought it because he has the same name as Yuki. So if you couldn't tell, my mom has favorites, and she really likes Yuki, but still can't spell her name right. We were driving one day, and I stopped at a red light, and my mother points to somebody's rear window. There was a decal, rocker with the shocker. Oh no! Oh no! No! No, that's awful. I'm so sorry. I would cry. I would simply just cry. Okay. Anyway, I'm sorry for the tangent. I'm sorry for the sidetrack yet again. Okay. Mr. Goatman. Okay. Anansi's Goatman story. Here's my story. Be 16, be black and have family down in Alabama. They farm and own a huge amount of land down in Huntsville. Uncle owns a big house and a bunch of trailers they put out in the woods for hunting and camping. Down south, cousins suggest that we go out there to camp. Now, I'm a city kid from Chicago, so they tease the fuck out of me. Thank you for lurking, Dan. I appreciate it. Have a wonderful night. Get some good sleep. And don't let the werewolves bite. Farewell. Good night, good night. Collect food. Kill a pig and some chickens and bring necessities to camp out for a few days. We get to the camp and it's obvious something is weird. Air has this weird electric smell, like right before a storm, like ozone. We think nothing of it and unpack and go down to a little creek to swim for a few hours. All of a sudden, some older white guy and a white teenager come out of the bushes. He has a shotgun in the crook of his arm and says, hello, and asks us what we're doing this far back in the woods. Tell him about my uncle, who he knows, and say we're camping out. He tells us we need to be real careful out here and stick together. There was a big animal in the woods. His son, who is my age, asks if he can stay and hang out with us. He says, okay. How is it possible to sound cuter with whisper? Thank you, Dan. I appreciate it. Thank you. What the heck? What the heck? So nice. Sorry, I keep smacking my mic. Oops. Not very ASMR artist of me. Oh my god, that was really loud. I'm sorry. I have a mic on my headphones and it keeps smacking the mic. My USB mic. Anyway. I'm going to stop green texting because the story is fairly long and the format is harder to write in. So, we ended up playing football, digging around with me. There's the white kid Tanner, 5 of my cousins, and then 4 of their friends. In total, there were 5 girls and 6 boys. we all around were 15 to 17. We ended up just digging the day away, so we head back to camp and pulling out some stuff for a campfire, even though the trailers both had kitchenettes. Tanner says that this family's property sits up against my uncle's. He wants to run home and ask his dad if he can come out camping with us. My cousin Rooster says he's going to go with him since it's going to get dark soon. One of the girls wants to tag along. It's about 7 o'clock and it's starting to get pretty dark. They take flashlights and take the trail towards Dan's property. The rest of us chill. We make s'mores, drink, and kiss on the girls. About 30 or 40 minutes later, there's the smell of ozone again. You can smell it over the smell of the fire we had started. This real nasty coppery smell, like right after you've had a nosebleed and it stopped. It wasn't exactly like dried blood, but it was the nasty metallic back of your throat smell. We immediately think that it's some kind of electrical malfunction, or someone left a hot plate on or some shit. We search the trailers and nothing is on, and we can all smell it. All of a sudden, we can hear people booking down the path towards us, and Rooster, Dan, and the girl all come running into the clearing, out of breath, and they don't even break stride. They all run into the trailer, right by where the fire is. We all get the fuck out of there and into the trailers. They end up calming down. Even Rooster is crying his fucking eyes out at this point. All the while, the fire is guttering slower and slower. So my other cousins say fuck it and are about to go outside to get the generator out of the shed between the trailers. Tanner goes, fuck no. Lock the front door. Ain't nobody else going outside. He's been crying too, and his eyes are bloodshot and puffy, and his pants are dirty as shit. He goes on to tell us that they went up to his house. His father said sure, he could go out camping, but to make sure they were careful on the way back, and that maybe they should take one of the hunting rifles just in case. Evidently, Tanner had seen something in their yard a few days before. One of their pigs had come up, ripped up, and half-eaten. They assume it was just some big cats or coyotes, even though they don't usually fuck with live animals. He had gone upstairs and packed his stuff, and told his dad they could be okay without the rifle because coyotes avoid people. So they started walking back towards where they were camping. So Rooster finally stops crying and shaking. The girl already had, but she was just staring out the window with a dumb look on her face. He says that they had gotten halfway into the woods towards the camp when they started to hear shit in the forest. It was almost pitch black by this time, so they weren't sure at first what the fuck it was. The girl says that she heard something in the bushes right off the trail, and they all beamed their flashlights over there, and there was someone standing back in the woods in a little hollow. Rooster said they shouted at him and told him that he was scaring the fuck out of them and what a dick he was. He says that's when he realized that the guy was facing away from them, so they keep walking, and they started smelling that nasty coppery ozone smell. They say that they look off into the forest and the opposite side, and it's a dude standing in the forest backwards slightly towards the path. So now they start power walking, and Tan keeps going, I should have taken the fucking rifle. As they are telling the story, the smell is still super strong, even out inside the cabin. They say that after they started walking faster, a kind of low gibbering had started coming from both sides of the wood, and as they started booking it back to the trailer, the girl said that she had flashed her flashlight out into the woods to the side of them, and she had seen something jerking itself in the woods. The gibbering just got louder and louder, and when they could see the light from our campfire, something had come out of the woods about 40 yards behind them onto the track, and they had just flat out ran as fast as they could to the trailer. Tone, welcome in. Hello. Hello. Welcome to my ASMR stream. I hope you're doing well. Thank you so much for stopping in. I appreciate it. Hello. We're reading Creepypastas right now. I am reading The Goat Man. So, we're out in the fucking woods, and we're assuming at this point it's some rednecks or some shit trying to fuck with us. All of a sudden, my other cousin's Junior starts going on about how he went to school with a native or some shit. We promptly tell him to shut the fuck up because we don't need any spooky talk right now. I'm doing good. Good, I'm glad. I'm happy to hear you're doing well. But he also just keeps going on and on about how it's the fucking goat man and how we're in the woods and blah blah blah. Now at the time, I'd never heard of the goat man or any of that, but then a couple years ago, the year before I graduated from college, I had a Mina for a roommate, and I ended up asking him about it. And to sum it up, it's basically a fucking man with the head of a goat, and he can shapeshift and he gets among groups of people to terrorize them. It's also supposed to be kind of like the Wendigo, and it's bad mojo to even talk about it, and even worse if you see it. Keep in mind, I didn't know this back when I was 16, so my cousin is going, the goat man's going to get in and fucking get us. The girls are all terrified, and my cousins and I are all fucking trying to figure out if it's just some hillbillies or if it's some animal. So, all of a sudden the smell just goes away. Like to this day, I haven't even experienced anything like it. Like usually smell fade away or lessen. It just literally was there 1 second, and then not the second. So it's after an hour, making it around 9 or 10. We've stopped shitting bricks enough to go outside and stroke the fire again. We figure it was just some assholes trying to fuck with us so we don't get back home, because we think if we do, they'll chase us through the woods or some crazy shit. Nothing else weird happens that night, and we stay another night, and for the main part of the night, nothing happens. At about 1 in the morning, we're outside getting drunk and telling ghost stories. As someone is finishing some too spooky story, I don't remember what about, the smell comes back. It's so fucking strong that one of the girls literally starts vomiting. I stand up and can actually feel how clammy the air is. I say we could go out inside, and this isn't right. We shouldn't. We should have just fucking left. We all go back inside, and we're standing around. My cousin just keeps going on about how it's the goat man, and my cousin Rooster tries to shut him the fuck up. And all the while, I'm just feeling that something is wrong, and I can't figure out what it is. We end up sitting in there for a while. The smell is just as strong, and we're terrified, and all huddled in this camper. We end up cooking brats for everybody because nobody wants to go outside. It's one of those packs with 4 brats. We have a total of 3 packs. I grill them up on the stove and give everybody a hot dog. I get mine. After a while, one of my cousins gets up and goes over to the pot to get another one. He starts grumbling about how I get 2 brats and everybody else only got 1. And I look at him like he's fucking stupid. I tell him that everybody only got 1 because there were only 12 brats. If he wants more, he should have opened up a new pack and cooked some more. That's when the girl that had been out with Rooster and Dan just starts screaming, "Oh Jesus, oh Lord, get it out." She's crying and shivering, and then it dawns on the cousin standing up that what the fuck is wrong. Me and him both glance around the room, and then I feel my heart fucking sink. I run the fuck out of the cabin, and the girl runs out with us. The trailer door is banging against the side of the trailer as everybody books out of the cabin. One of my cousin's friends asks us what the fuck is wrong. I start counting us. There's only 11 now. I shit you not, my cousin verified. There had been 12 people in the cabin, but being that everybody didn't really know each other well, nobody had really noticed the whole fucking time that there was an extra person. And then I realized earlier that I had kind of noticed something was off. You know how when you're just digging around having a good time, that you don't sweat the smallest shit, and you didn't always keep track of certain stuff. I'm dead sure that someone else had been in the trailer with us, and that they had been there for at least a fucking day, eating with us. What makes it worse, I could figure out which one because I don't think anyone ever actually interacted with the other person, or the goat man. The girl kept praying to Jesus, and we're all sitting outside. Eventually, we get big-ass sticks and go into the cabin, but there's nobody there. We count again, and there's 11 people. We go back into the trailer and lock the door. We explain what the fuck happened, and the girl says that she realized too, and that when He was about to say something. The person sitting next to her had grabbed her leg hard and leaned over towards her and said something she couldn't understand. So we are pretty much scared as fuck as we huddle together, and I fall asleep. When I wake up, the sun is just coming up, and half the people are asleep and the other half are packing our shit up. We all want to walk back home, but like 4 people want to stay until the sun is all the way up. And some people think that we're just fucking around and still want to stay at the trailers. I just think to get the fuck out of the woods. The girl's name was Kira, the one that the goat man had touched. Anyway, I asked her if she really thinks it was something bad, and she says she wants to go home, and she doesn't want to be out in the woods alone for another night. So, we decided to split up. The 4 that wanted to go can go, but I have to stay because I have the keys to the cabin, and it's my uncle's and I have to lock up. I'm super pissed at that point because I feel like people aren't taking this shit seriously, and I definitely didn't want to be out in the woods for another night. I spent the rest of the day trying to convince the rest of the people, now 4 girls and 4 guys, to get the fuck out of Dodge. Tanner leaves with them to get a rifle and says he's going to be back. So there are just 7 of us left by 4 p.m. At around 5 p.m., he hasn't made it back yet, and we're getting extremely fucking antsy. And the only reason I stopped begging them to go back was because he went to get a gun. It's about 5:30 p.m. or so when the one cousin that did stay says that the girl Kira is outside. We all look outside, and sure enough, standing by the fire pit with her back to the cabin. I'm thinking to myself, if she was so fucking scared, why the hell would she come back? And then I get this nasty feeling in my gut. Keep in mind, the whole time the coppery smell has been gone. Now I realize I can smell just a twinge of it. I say this to the rest of them and everybody, and these are the people that wanted to stay in the fucking woods after we had the goddamn goat man in our midst, is laughing at me and asking if I set this up to scare them. I'm looking at them like I'm not fucking bullshitting you at all right now. I ask them why the fuck would I play like that. So one of the girls goes outside to get Kira. She gets halfway to her and stops cold. Kira starts heaving. I don't know how the fuck to describe it. Sort of like if someone with their back turned was laughing without actually making any sound. It was this fact that made me realize there was not a fucking sound in the whole woods. It was dead silent. This was like later in September, so it was still fairly hot at the time, but it was super chilly some days too, and you could usually hear big-ass geese honking or some kind of birds or squirrels chittering. So, I step out the door and tell her to come back in the fucking trailer right goddamn now. She backs up into the trailer and we lock the fucking door. We pull down all the shades except one and put a guy there in a chair to watch her. She stands there for another 20 minutes or so. The guy turns to say that she's still there, and there's a huge fucking bang on the door. We all jump the fuck up and scramble around the living room of the trailer. The banging is super loud, so now my cousin is holding one of the girls, and the other 2 are kinda giggling with nervous laughter, and me and the other guys are shitting bricks. Then we hear Dan. He's screaming, "Let me the fuck in! Stop playing!" So we go over to the door and open it, and he stumbles in with a rifle. There's nobody else outside. Evidently, he had walked up to the campsite. Nothing weird happened in the forest, but he had seen a girl. Mind you, he said it was not Kira standing there. When he had gotten to the edge of the clearing, she had turned toward him with the slack-jawed look and just stared him down, slowly tracking him as he walked around the outside of the clearing towards the camp. He said it wasn't like he was almost halfway to the trailer. He had realized that she was getting closer to him. She had started off by the fire, and without him even seeing her move, she had been turning, inching closer. He said he just ran to the rest of the way back to the cabin, thinking it would open, and then he got to the door and it was locked. He turned and it was about half the distance to the door. He looked around the room and then gets super pale. He pulls me to the side and whispers in my ear, "You know there are only 7 of us here, right? I get the feeling where you I get that feeling where your stomach drops to your nuts. It had been back inside the trailer while we were sorting out who was going where. And then, when we all went outside to talk earlier in the day, it had just slipped right back in. We looked out the window and there was nobody out there, so we recount everyone, and then basically I go over and ask everyone how many people were here earlier, and everybody says 8. I say, well, how many are here now? They all do the count and then realize there are only 7 people in the cabin. So Dan had brought back a couple of boxes of ammo in his rifle, and he had told his dad that there was some kind of animal in the forest because he didn't think his dad would believe him if he said it was a goat man. He says that his cousin is supposed to be coming down in a few hours, and that in the morning we can all go back to his place, and his cousins will drive us home. Good night, Fatal Sniper. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate it. Have a wonderful night. Get some good sleep, and don't let the werewolves bite. Good night. Farewell. Good night. Where was I? Okay. Now I'm really fucking terrified. But I at least feel better because we can be American and shoot the fuck out of whatever it is that if it comes back. And then my cousins get into this huge argument with one of the girls because she thinks that I'm trying to be funny and prank them. And that she's getting really scared and that I'm not funny. He keeps telling her I'm not that kind of person, and she says, well, how do we know that girl wasn't just Tanner in a wig? Or if it's really the goat man, how do we know that this isn't real Tanner and that the goat man just didn't kill Tanner in the woods and take his gun? So we fucking get into a huge argument about this, where me and Dan are like, we could seriously be in danger because at the very least someone has been sneaking themselves into our fucking trailer without us knowing and mingling with us, and at worst, something bad is in the forest fucking with us. One of the girls is crying and saying she wants to go right now, and we're trying to tell her we shouldn't because none of us are walking through the woods in the middle of the night. At this point, the sun is starting to go down, and it's getting a little cloudy out. We eat something and turn on the radio for a while, but we can't really get a station out here with anything decent, so we turn it off at about the time that Tan's cousin shows up. He was like 19, I think. At this point, the sun is just barely over the horizon, and he was one of those heavy-duty lantern flashlights and another rifle. He walks up to the trailer and he whispers to Dan, asking if he's sure that's his cousin, and he says yes. The guy looks behind him and all around the camp, then walks in. He kind of glances at all of us and looks a little confused. He says, where's your little buddy at? I figured she would meet me up at the cabin. Is she a little slow or something? He also asked whether we had been cooking blood in the cabin, because it smelled like blood in hot pans all the way up the trail. We are all like fucking nope. But we ask him what the fuck he's talking about with the girl he saw. He had come down the same trail Tan had been using, and he came back, and he had come up on one of those guys' buddies. Wow! Rosalie! Hello, Raiders! Hello, welcome! Rosalie, welcome! Hello, Raiders! Oceanic, thank you so much for the hearts. Hello, Rosalie, welcome. Oh my god, Pandy! Double raid, hello! Hello, Raiders, welcome. Let's go, double raid, hello. Hello, friends, welcome. Rosalie, Pandy, Luca, how are the streams? Pandy, thank you for the raid. Hello. Welcome in, Raiders. Double raid all the way across the sky. Let's go. How's it going? Hello. Let me introduce myself. Welcome in, Raiders. My name is Fera Lune. I am a werewolf Vtuber. I'm a variety streamer, and tonight I am doing my very first ASMR stream. We're reading creepypastas. I'm right in the middle of the goat man story. Welcome. Thank you so much for the raids. What the heck? Hello. Smooches for the raiders. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Rosalie, Luca, how was your collab? Bandy, how was your stream? Welcome in. Hello. Oh, I love spooky spaghettis. Hello, Rabaroo. Hello, welcome. Yes. Oh, Shannon, what the heck? Thank you for the caller. I appreciate it. Thank you for controlling me. Please take good care of me. The stream was good. Also did. Oh, wait, what? Bandy, you did ASMR. Let's go. Let's freaking go. That's amazing. So exciting. Also, Bandy, Rosalie, Luca, I totally understand if you need to raid and run. If you need food, water, or rest, please feel free to do so. Thank you so much for the raids. I really appreciate it. What the heck? Thank you. Hold on, let me get some water really quick. I'll do water ASMR. There you go. Some water ASMR for you guys. But thank you guys so much for the raid. What the heck? I really appreciate it. Rabaroo, thank you so much for the quiet star shower. I am no longer stinky. I am now a clean wolf. Thank you. Oh, and owl. Okay, let's do a quiet owl. Will you guys howl with me? But we have to howl quietly. Luca, thank you for the shower. I appreciate it. Not stinky. No worries, Waffle. No worries. Yippee stars. Ow. 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 Thank you guys for howling with me. I appreciate it. Thank you. Smooches for all the howls. Yippee, thank you. Okay. No worries, Sharku. I totally understand. Thank you for stopping in. I appreciate it. I hope you have a wonderful night. Get some good rest. Farewell. Don't let the werewolves bite or the goatmen. Good night. Farewell. Alright. Keep up good ASMR. Thank you. I will do my best. Shayla, thank you for the hearts. I appreciate it. Wow. Oh my god. Is it Patty Cardo? Thank you so much for the follow. What the heck? Thank you. I appreciate it. Welcome into the pack. You're now a lunatic. Welcome in. I hope you have a wonderful night. Sleep well and have a good rest of your stream. Thank you, Beans. Thank you. Farewell. Get some good sleep. Rest well. Good night. Farewell. Good night. Oh my god. Beans. Yeah, thank you so much for that follow. Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you. Oh my god, you guys. Thank you so much for the follows. Oh my god, we reached 900. Let's go. Let's freaking go. Thank you guys. See you next time. Goodbye. I would celebrate with the dance party if it weren't an ASMR stream. Goodbye, Fordoxy. Goodbye. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate it. Thank you. Let's go. 900. Wow. I'm sorry. I'm trying really hard not to scream. I'm keeping it calm, tone down, and calm. We're calm and ASMR-y. But seriously, wow. Sorry, I'm getting loud. Thank you guys so much. Truly appreciate it. You're all the best. Thank you. Ram, thank you for the hydrate. I appreciate it. Thank you. And for the stretch, thank you. Okay. Stretch time, and then we'll go back to the goat man. Okay, nice and stretched. Alright. Let's freaking go. Let's freaking go. Okay. Where did I leave off? Okay. I think I read the part. Okay, yeah, Slackjaw, that's right. There we are. Okay. So she couldn't seem to keep up with him and kept lagging a little behind him. He said he asked her if she was hurt or something and if she needed any help, but she had continued to stare. Eventually, he had been walking and turned around to bend in the trail. But when he turned around and went back to see if she was okay, the trail was empty. He'd assumed she'd taken some shortcut through the woods to our trailer. No worries, Phil. Please get some good rest. Farewell, get some good sleep. Good night. We tell him the whole story of what's been going on. I half expected him to say we were full of shit, but he just listened and then sat down on the couches in the living room. Tanner's cousins get back to the girl. He says when she had kept trying to lag behind him, it had kinda weirded him the fuck out. So he tried to keep her in front of him, but no matter how slow he walked, she was always lagging a little behind, and that he smelled this nasty smell, and it got stronger as he got to the camp. Eventually, it got really strong. She had said something really low that he couldn't quite catch, and when he had turned around, she had been right the fuck up on him, and he stepped back from her. It was at this point he asked her if she was okay, and if she wasn't, him to carry her back the rest of the way, and she just kept staring. He said he reached out for her, as in to grab her on the shoulder, but he must have misjudged the distance, because she was off to the side of where he had put his hand, like she had moved while he was looking dead at her. Yeah, right the fuck up, exactly. So at this point, we know this shit's real, unless Dan is playing a joke, which we can tell he's not because he's almost pissing his pants. Oh my gosh. Black Tiger, thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate it. Welcome to the pack. You're now a lunatic. Welcome in. Welcome. So at this point, we know this shit's real, unless Dan is playing a joke, which we can't tell he's not because he's almost pissing his pants. So they load up their rifles. We eat some more. We just kind of sit around until about 11. To this fucking day, every time I think about this, I really pray to God that it's some huge prank that my cousin played on me and just never revealed so I would shit for the rest of my life. At around 11, the stink of copper turns into an actual nasty, gross blood-like smell, like cooking blood and singed hair. Dan and his cousin Reese get the fuck up instantly and grab the rifles. There's like a half knocking, half clawing at the door, and I shit you not, there's that voice, and it sounds like when you see those YouTube cats and dogs whose owners teach them how to talk. It's always in this halting, weirdly toned voice. Let me the fuck in. Stop fucking playing. It made my nuts creep up against my body, and one of the girls just starts crying and calling out for Jesus. It was so fucking obvious, not a person talking. It didn't have the right cadence, and that's some shit that I never realized until that moment. But all people have a certain cadence when they talk, no matter what language. All people have a certain kind of rhythm to talking. Yeah, they say fuck a lot in this one. This shit didn't have any kind of cadence or rhythm. One of those YouTube cats, that's what the fuck it sounded like outside the door. So now I'm in full-on terror mode. We keep yelling outside, "Who is it? Stop messing around, man." And it just keeps saying in or let me in for almost 15 minutes. This is so comfy. I'm glad. Thank you, Luca. What the heck? Thank you. It sounded like this almost just not funny. Sorry for being on tangent, but if you can't imagine how this shit sounded, then you can't imagine how messed up the whole situation was. So then the smell goes away for a while, and for the next hour or so, you can hear someone basically creeping around in the woods. Every couple of minutes, it'll come back into the door and say something. Finally, when the smell fades, it's around 2 in the morning right now, Reese says, "Man, fuck this," and opens the door and walks outside with his rifle. He fires a shot into the air and says something to the effects of, "In the name of Jesus Christ, go away." He fires 2 more rounds, and then from the woods right up against the river across the trailer, It sounds like something is slowly gibbering and hooting. Then it starts screaming, and it sounds almost like a woman and a cat in a bag screaming together. Like, I seriously have never heard any shit like that. And you can hear the brush over that way start to shake. Reese fires over into the tree line and then starts backing into the house. We lock the door and we can hear the shit keening and screaming. Reese says something had come out of the bushes, super low to the ground, and crawling toward the cabin. He had shot at it. Can you guys hear my cat? He's really mad. I don't know if it's your whispering, but I'm mad, EP. That's the power of ASMR, Waffle. No, okay, good. It's the goat man. Yeah, first it was the psychosis and now it's the goat man. Okay. I just wanted to check. I might have to let him in really quick. I'll be right back. Oh my god, Misty! Misty! Thank you so much for the resub. I love you, my wife. EP whispers, exactly. Hi, my love. Thank you so much for the resub. I appreciate it. Hello. Yeah, Psycho Mantis. Goat chokis. Goat soak. What? Alright, if I don't come back, the goat man got me. Alright, I'm back. The goat man did not get me. Okay. Alright, where was I? Okay. Pretty much that was how the rest of the night went. It was literally screaming constantly for the next 2 hours, and we could hear shit moving out into the tree line, but it never came back up to the cabin until everyone had finally fallen asleep. Panty, thank you for the stretch. Thank you, thank you. I cracked my elbows. Oh, just okay. Dan had been sitting in the chair watching the door with his rifle. Nobody else heard or saw this, and he told me 2 days later, after the whole thing was over. He said he had been nodding off after the screaming and noises finally stopped, and he had been almost asleep when he saw someone come out of the bathroom and then lay down in the middle of the floor and go to sleep. He just assumed it was one of us, and he had nodded off. Then he said he kind of realized something was wrong, and while pretending to be sleeping, he counted us. There were 9 people in the cabin. He basically didn't want to try to shoot at the fucking thing in the cabin and have it kill us all, or have Reese wake up and start shooting and then we all kill ourselves. So he just stayed awake all night pretending to be asleep. He said sometimes it would stand up and kind of do this. My cat just sneezed. He just sneezed. Hey. Stinky boy. If the goat man did get you, you would have to answer the lunatics. Yeah, exactly. Hey. Stinky boy. You heard him? Okay, yeah. Both of my cats have been making an ASMR debut today. Okay, anyway. Back to the goat man. He said sometimes it would stand up and kind of do this weird jittery thing, or heave like it was laughing, but then it would lay back down. The story closes pretty weak, because from my perspective, nothing happened. Oh god, he's on my desk now. Stop, you're gonna get tangled in all my wires. Okay. Alright, sorry, squeaky chair. Okay. We woke up and I noticed that Dan was a little jittery and that he was avoiding looking at all of us. But we ate some breakfast, packed up some, and started walking to his house. He stayed last in the cabin and said he'd lock up and bring me my uncle's keys to just start walking and he'd catch up, which I didn't really want to do. We got a little bit up to the path and then he came running up. Basically, we just jogged back to his house. His cousins took us home. There was a window in the bathroom. Dan had gone back to the lockup and looked in there. We were too stupid to lock a screenless window. The window was fucking up when we went in there. I'm guessing it had been doing that all along. waiting for us to fall asleep or slip up, and then getting in among us. It walked with us all the goddamn way back to his house. And then he said it lagged to the back of the group and looked him dead in the eyes before walking into the woods. Among Us! And there it is. That's the end of the goat man. It found them. It followed them everywhere. That was kind of an abrupt ending, too. Do you want cat pat ASMR? Cat purr ASMR. And that was the story of the goat man. It kept following them. Maybe one of you are the goat man. Maybe I'm the goat man. Maybe my cats are the goat man. Who knows? Maybe we're all the goat man. Yeah, basically, actually, I think the goat man, the Wendigo, and skinwalkers are all very similar, and they tend to just be brought up together. Yeah, which I will be talking about a little bit on Monday for my full moon stream, because I will be talking about the Wendigo. The Wendigos. Oh my god, my cat is walking on my keyboard. Stop it, no keyboard for you. I think the high point of the story was the realization there was one more person there. Yeah, exactly. I think that was probably the creepiest part. Mayhaps the real skinwalkers are the friends we made along the way. I think you're right. I think the skinwalkers just want to be our friends. Wendigos, yes, the Wendigos. And they were slowly being picked off. Yeah, it's pretty spooky. Cat on keyboard ASMR. Come on. No Kippy. I have 2 cats in my room. I feel so lucky. Oh my god. Tone Deaf, thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate it. Welcome to the pack. You're now a lunatic. Welcome, welcome. Peak ASMR, what the heck? Thank you. That's very kind of you. I appreciate it. Thank you. I hope you're having a wonderful night. A wonderful time. I read through all of the creepypastas that I had wanted to read through. So, we did it. Let's freaking go. Whispers, good girl. Thank you, Pandy. What the heck? Thank you. I appreciate it. It means a lot to me. So thank you. Yippee. We did it. We did all of the ASMR creepypastas. Congrats. Thank you. Have you ever seen the Mandela catalog? Like, about things about the Mandela effect? Thank you, Tonta. I appreciate it. Thank you. I did a lot of them myself, so that means a lot. Thank you. I'm glad you like them. Oh my gosh. Starlight, thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate it. Welcome to the pack. You're now a lunatic. Welcome in. Don't Deaf, thank you so much for the hearts. I have a cat purring in my lap. Oh, it's a different thing, really. No, that I haven't seen it. You could give it a look on YouTube. It's some creepypasta stuff. Oh, I'll have to check it out. Mandela catalog. It sounds familiar. I feel like... Oh, yes. Yes. I know some of these. These look familiar. I love it. I love creepy stuff. If you couldn't tell, I'm a big fan of creepy. So I wanted to do creepypastas for my first ASMR stream. So thank you guys for wanting to to listen in, for being willing to listen in. Because I had a lot of fun. And yo, Pandy, thank you so much for that, Pat. I appreciate it. Thank you. Yippee. nice and cozy for nighttime. Okay. Okay, let's see. I think EP bar, time for nappies. Yes, get some good rest. Thank you so much for stopping by. Thank you for the follow. I really appreciate it. I hope you have a wonderful night. Get some good sleep. Don't let the werewolves bite. Good night. Farewell, farewell. Okay. So, that was all that I had for creepypastas tonight. So, I guess that ends my first ASMR stream. If the werewolves bite, I'll just bite them back. Okay. You can definitely try. I believe in you. You can do it. You can take on a werewolf. I believe. Hi. Hello. Hi. Okay. Cat is out of my lap now. I didn't even finish my drink because I was worried that if I drank the whole thing, I wouldn't be able to read the creepypastas. So I decided not to do that. It's fine. It's fine. It is what it is. Okay. Let's see. Rapperoo, thank you so much for the hearts. I appreciate it. Thank you for all the love. You're the best. You're the best. Okay. I'm trying to see. I'm trying to see if there's like other ASMR that's still going. But I don't see any. Oh wait, no, there's a few. Now they're popping up. They weren't popping up for me at the beginning. We can rate somebody new, somebody who is doing ASMR as well. So if there's anybody, anyone, sleeping in chat or something, I don't want them to get jarred awake by loud noises. Okay, let's see. Let's see. Okay. I think. Yeah, makes sense. Exactly. I don't want to be the rude awakening for everybody. Okay, I think I have somebody. Celeste Sealy is doing prieziio ASMR. Popular opinion, rain is the natural. I agree. I love the sound of rain. It's so nice. It just sounds so good, Sounds familiar. Okay, cool. Cool. Okay. Let me go ahead and get her up to raid. Alright, let's get the raid messages in. The first one is for subs. The second one is for everybody else. Okay. If anybody would like to join my Discord, there is the link. It is an 18+ server, but feel free to join if you would like to. Thank you guys so much for joining me tonight on my first ASMR stream. I appreciate it. Thank you for sticking through this with me. It means a lot. Sorry, it was a little bit scuffed, but that's okay. We ball. Okay. Good night, everybody. Let me get the raid started. Good night, everyone. I will see you tomorrow. I will be doing a content warning collab with Percy. I'm super excited. Percy is also very excited, so I will see you then. I hope you all have a wonderful night. Get some good sleep. Obviously, don't let the werewolves bite. Farewell, everybody. Have a wonderful night. Good night, good night. Goodbye, goodbye. Bye, 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 bye. Goodbye. Make sure to copy the raid message